through the night. I don't know if I'm gonna keep up. She said I can't slow down if I wanted to. Yeah, the speaker's so loud, spinning round and round, and I don't know where I'm going, but I gotta move. She said, boy, are you coming too? And no, she can't slow down if she wanted to. Yeah, the speaker's so loud, spinning round and round, and I don't know where I'm going, but I gotta move. She said, boy, are you coming too? Got my heartbeat racing when you come around. Burning through the city, I can hear the sound. Got my heartbeat racing when you come around. We're burning through the city, burning through the city. And we can't slow down if we wanted to. Yeah, the speaker's so loud, spinning round and round, and I don't know where I'm going, but I gotta move. She said, boy, are you coming too?
When I was young, I fell in love. We used to hold hands, man, that was enough. Then we grew up, started to touch. Used to kiss underneath the light on the back of the bus. I know your daddy didn't like me much, and he didn't believe me when I said you were the one. But every day, she found a way out of the window to sneak out late. She used to meet me on the east side in the city with the sun on set. And every day, you know that we ride through the back streets of a blue Corvette. You know I just wanna leave tonight. We can go anywhere we want. Drive down to the coast, jump in the sea. Just take my hand and come with me, yeah. We can do anything if you put a mind to it. Take your whole life, then you put a line through it. My love is yours if you're willing to take it. Give me a heart, cause I'm gonna break it. So come away, started today. Start a new life together in a different place. We know that love is how all these ideas came to be. So baby, run away with me.
17, and we got a dream to have a family, a house and everything in between. And then suddenly, we're 10, 23, and now we got pressure for taking our life more seriously. We got a dead-end jobs and got bills to pay. Our old friends and now our enemies. And now I'm thinking back to when I was young, back to the day when I was falling in love. He used to meet me on the east side, in the city where the sun don't set. And every day, you know where we ride through the back streets in a blue Corvette. And baby, you know I just wanna leave tonight. We can go anywhere we want. Drive down to the coast, jump in the sea. Just take my hand and come with me, singing. We can do anything if we put our mind to it. Take your whole life and you put a line through it. My love is yours if you're willing to take it. Give me your heart, cause I ain't gonna break it. So come away, starting to taste. Start a new life together in a different place. Know the love is how all these ideas came to be. So baby, run away with me.
Run away now, run away now, run away now. Run away now, run away now, run away now.
He used to meet me on the east side.
She used to meet me on the east side.
He used to meet me on the east side.
She used to meet me on the east side in the city with the sun don't set.
From the all-new state-of-the-art Greenway Kia studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 87.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KBJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KBJ Show.
Alrighty, hello and welcome to the KVJ Show. Good morning, happy Tuesday.
Good morning.
You feeling any better, Virginia?
Oh my gosh. I had a rough go yesterday. I feel much better now, but when we left here yesterday,
Yeah.
I went home, and as I do every day, make myself a little lunch and get ready to take a little nap. But I made myself a little lunch of some leftovers from over the weekend.
Okay.
Panda said you would know what this place is. Skyline Chili.
Yes, it is a place that is out of Cincinnati, Ohio, a big staple there. And what they have is they do something unique. They typically take spaghetti and then they put chili on top of it. And they have something called a three-way, and I'm not sure what makes it a three-way.
Well, it's like spaghetti, chili, cheese,
Yep.
onions,
Yep.
toppings.
Like put some of those oyster crackers a lot of times on it.
Yep, yep. So we had that, and it's not really my kind of food, but I had it.
It's Midwestern type of Ohio food.
Yeah, it's not really my
Yeah.
jam. I
Right.
don't mean to sound snobby, but I'm going to get a little snobby. It's not my kind of food.
I hear you.
But Panda picked it, and so I'm going to go with the flow kind of hoe. I went with the flow, and then I had the food as leftover, so I thought, okay, I'll just eat it. I ate it, and my tummy was mad at me.
Okay.
Ooh.
Were you getting sick, or was it just its stomach issues?
Everything you can imagine, yes.
Really? You think it was food poisoning without a doubt?
Absolutely. I don't know if I left it out for too long before we put it in the fridge and it got funky. I don't know what happened, but it was out for a while before it went in the fridge. That could have been it.
Is it possible that it's just the food didn't agree with you? Because there are certain things that I know they're not spoiled, but I know if I put it in my body, it will just be rocking and rolling. And it is, my food is fighting me and I'm fighting back.
That's possible too, because it's not my kind of food.
Yeah, it's kind of an aggressive, it doesn't sit
No.
awesome because of the spaghetti and the chili. And sometimes if you put hot sauce on top of it, which I typically do, then that's quite a combo. Your stomach and your body's like, all right, man, you just gave me a lot to work off here.
And mine had a hot dog in it.
Oh my gosh.
How does this story get grosser?
Do they?
Without a dog.
I wasn't going to tell you that, but I think it's important for the story.
Yeah, now did the hot dog come from them or did you
Yes.
add that? Okay,
No.
hot dog is part of it?
Yes.
Oh, that's
There's like a
gross.
Coney dog
Oh,
also.
no.
And
Yeah.
I
don't know if that's food poisoning. I think I think that would make anyone ill.
I went too hard.
That's
You did.
rough.
You went too hard. I know what you mean. There are certain foods that it's not necessarily food poisoning, but it is giving you a poisoning. That's how it is with crawfish with
Your
me.
body just says, nope, not
Yeah.
today.
I knew it over the weekend. On Friday, went to our favorite little Mexican restaurant there in Boca that we typically do, and they had the best salsas. And we were wearing this guy down about getting the selection of salsas they had. And so he probably did this in spite because he saw the gringo there, and he brought this kick you in the face or another part of your body type salsa. And it was flame-throwing hot.
Oh, no.
But here I am, the gringo, and I actually liked it.
Well,
but
now you got to prove a point.
Exactly.
Like, I may look white, but I eat like I'm a Mexican,
kind
too.
of thought that was it. I think that was kind of like their little kiss-off gringo, way of saying, all right, take that. And I went and I had to finish it, and oh my gosh, did it wrestle with me. And I woke up early the next morning, I'm like, there is something going on in my bowels right now.
What did I do?
Oh my gosh, because it burns your mouth. I just realized for me, as hot as it is going in, it comes out 10 times hotter. It just was unbelievable. But it was fighting me. I felt rough for a while.
And maybe as we get older, maybe it's not as digestible as it was when you're in your 20s or your 30s.
Could be. My son, he is 16, and he will eat stuff that I can't even believe. If I put that in my body, it would be tough.
I call it that teenage hunger. I look back on some of the things I ate, and I'm the junk foodie of the show, and I think back what I ate when I was 16. It would kill me now. I'd eat 3 7-Eleven hot dogs.
Oh,
I mean, what was I
you would.
thinking?
Well, think about when you were in college, the type of concoctions you would put together because you really didn't have any food. And so you would make some of the grossest things, these gut bombs, and somehow you process it okay. You'd be all right.
You did. I did. Not anymore.
Yeah, I think I don't know that I would call it food poisoning. I think that you may have just gone for something that is a tough thing to take down.
I think
Yeah.
about I used to get so down on the tuna at Subway, and now I think about it and I shudder.
Yeah, for good reason. So you're still working it through. Do you feel completely okay, or are you still a little in the woods?
I feel a lot better, but on top of all the cramping and nausea and issues, it also triggered a consistent hot flash that started around 2 p.m. yesterday and was still activated when I woke up this morning at 4 a.m. I just steady had a hot flash. I was covered in sweat for 12 hours.
Wow.
Don't know what that's about. My husband had to go bring an industrial fan from downstairs upstairs and put it next to my bed.
Okay. Well, what a tentative husband you have.
He is a sweet pea.
That's amazing. Jaybird, the last time we checked in with you, you had to bail out a little bit early yesterday because you got a notification about running water going on at your house.
Yeah, we still don't know what it was. There's just a time period of when it was running, and then it shut down. They had to warn me, and at that point, I wasn't home during those times, so we would have no idea where the water was coming from. I had checked the toilets. I have checked the hoses, everything. I don't know.
That's weird.
It's very weird.
No
If
idea.
only you had those cameras, you could see if maybe one of your neighbors was siphoning water from your house to fill their pool.
That's what everyone was saying, was there's a neighbor taking my water, but I got a lot of people with eyes on my house that are I feel that I can trust.
Yeah, your one neighbors are our friends for 20 plus years.
It's definitely not
It's
that.
not them,
No.
and they would watch your house also.
In fact, that guy right there is part of my security system.
I know.
I just feel like if someone was to break into my yard, he wants to tackle somebody.
He does. He's itching to punch somebody in the neck. He's punched before. He will punch again.
And I respect that.
I do too. You want a guy like that around.
It's kind of like having free security, Kev.
Okay. That's a good thing to have. Always got to keep tough friends around.
And he's young too. He's ready for something.
My dad finally put up the last camera yesterday, so we just now got to set them all up. But they're all put in the spots that I wanted.
Okay.
In special spots, if you shall.
So if anybody's stealing this girl's water, we're going to know about it.
Yeah, you may not know. The camera could be coming from the ground for all you know.
Yeah, you don't know. Okay. So no.
That would not be a good place to put a camera.
Yeah, we decided to go against that.
You would step on it, or it would get flooded out and short circuit.
Well, my yard is booby trapped right now, and I have to warn anyone that goes over there, be careful when you walk into my yard because I have set some wet bandit traps.
Oh, you have. For whoever whatever this ghost might be.
Just don't step in your own trap over there, Crafty.
Oh, I have.
In fact, he's the only one getting caught in this.
I'm the only suspect that
Yes.
I've got myself.
We've yet to catch a burglar, but
We caught a bird or
Brian had sent an email. He said, does Jaybird think that his ghost turned on his water while he was gone?
See, I can't tell if that question's mocking me or if it's
don't know either, yeah.
serious. But no, I did not. I don't think it's the ghost.
Okay.
But I guess it's a good question only if you're not mocking me.
it's still a good question if they're mocking you.
It's good.
Okay. Well, I know your dad also had another issue that he was dealing with other than your water. Has to do with a dog and a good PSA.
Yeah.
I think for people, are you able to talk about it?
I don't know.
Okay.
We'll talk.
Okay. Well,
Uh-oh.
I just woke up from a dream where you and I had to say goodbye. And I don't know what it all means, but since I survived, I realized wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Nobody's promised tomorrow, so I'ma love you every night like it's the last night, like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through,
So I'ma love you every night like it's the last night, like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through, I wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you, right next to you, next to you, right next to you. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through, I wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. If the world was ending, I'd wanna be next to you. I'd wanna be next to you.
Okay, I don't know if we can talk about this or not.
I apologize. And
That's
that,
okay.
That didn't sound very professional going into Bruno Margin, Lady Gaga.
We're used to it, though. So if anybody's coming here for professional radio, they picked the wrong station.
You know our motto, hey, it's free.
Yeah. So you had submitted to me a topic about your dad, dogs, and Buffo Toads, which I've had my own experience with this, and it is something to know, especially this time of year as we get into the wet season, especially for people that might be new to South Florida. You may not know because Buffo Toads, I didn't grow up with those in Ohio.
No, a lot of people did not grow up with those. And especially if you have a pet, you need to know about these devilish Buffo Toads.
Yeah, I just feel bad for everybody involved, and I'm not trying to put all the business out there, but it is a really good PSA, and there's no bad guys here. I just feel
Except the toad.
I just feel bad. Yeah, my dad's watching a family member's dogs, and one of them got into a Buffo Toad, and he slapped it out of its mouth and tried to save it, but it passed away within minutes right in front
Did
of him
it really?
as he was trying to resuscitate it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so I felt real bad for my dad yesterday.
That's heavy.
It is heavy, and I wanted to take him out to breakfast and just see how he was doing. So not only was my place, the water leak thing happened, that was going on. So I just said, let me just not come back to the podcast. And that was kind of our day yesterday, but I just felt real bad.
Do you know how big the dog was or what kind it might have been? What breed,
Yeah,
possibly?
It was, one of those Boxster kind of dogs.
Okay. Like a Frenchie?
Yeah, like one of those kind
of a bulldog boxer.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I would say at least a little bit bigger than a small dog, maybe not quite a medium-sized dog, though.
I would say it's just below mid.
Yeah, okay.
Medium.
Right, okay.
But, yeah.
I think the dog size might have something to do with it. We have a Pomeranian, and we have issues with Buffo Toads. We've been trying to make sure we eradicate them, but every now and then I will see one hopping around. And so we're always trying to look because we got 2 Frenchies and then a Pomeranian that kind of hang out in the backyard. I know our dog Coco years ago when she was much younger, but I saw her back there and she was staggering around all goofy. And I was like, what the heck is going on? And brought her in and monitored her. She must have just licked it or gotten a tad bit of it. But then I walked outside and the Buffo Toad was in her water bowl. because they like water dishes. That's
Yeah.
part of the issue as well. If you have a dog and you look, and you got to keep water outside for these dogs, but just kind of the heads up, I would say monitor that, because that is just they think that is whatever it is, that's a bath for the
It's
toads.
a splash pond.
Yes, and they love that. So if you have water out there, and look, it's going to be like 95 degrees today, so you're very sensitive. If you put your dogs outside at all for even a little bit of time, you want to make sure that they've got water. But that Buffo Toad's going to be directly attracted to it.
And just licking it can cause your dog to
Yeah.
flip out.
Well,
and if they bite it,
She must not have gotten much more than just a little taste or something,
Well,
and I think that's why she was acting goofy. It didn't take her out.
I can tell you this much: it wasn't a lick. He had done.
Yeah.
he bit the thing.
Yes,
Right.
And
They
my
must
dad.
secrete something as a defense mechanism.
I think they do. I think that's
The
it. Yeah, they have glands on their back, and it
Yeah.
secretes out the toxin that they have on them.
So licking, you probably wouldn't get as much as a full-on bite.
But I still think if you lick it, it can be lights out. I just
Sure,
dogs, Buffo Toad knew good.
Yeah.
And he's staying at an area where he doesn't know very well. It's a big yard, so the dog loves to run, and it just sucked. It was one of those sucky situations.
Yeah, it's
that I
rough.
felt very, very bad for everyone involved.
It's a tough thing, and you don't know. It could really happen anywhere. Look, I've got a privacy wall around my back, and so you're asking yourself, how do these things even get in? Because our gate doesn't have any kind of ground access at all. Somehow they found their way in.
Yeah, it's a PSA. Just, I mean,
It is.
There are so many of them out there, these Buffo Toads.
Keep your dog on a leash and monitor what they're sniffing around.
Yep.
Do not play with these frogs.
And it happens so quick. It happened within a second, the whole thing, and then
Yep.
just lights out.
Well, and if you do encounter a Buffo Toad, they're an invasive species, and you are allowed to take them out. I've heard that putting them in a freezer is probably a good way to do it, kind of slow them down to do it humanely, and take them out.
See, that
And-
seems like that would be like a torturous experience.
Well, they don't want you to torture it. I mean, sometimes people will use, just a pellet gun or something like that, kind of right between the eyes, but some people don't have the stomach for that.
Yeah.
So maybe sometimes you got to find somebody else to do it. Other people will take them, drive them 10 miles into the country and let them go. So, but technically you're supposed to try to help out these situations and get rid of them.
Well, let's send some good vibes to my sweet dad, Randy. He deserves them.
It's tough.
So sorry.
Yeah, that is a tough thing, but good PSA for people out there that, especially if you have mid to smaller dogs, they're definitely a target for those Buffos. Denny's has a pet problem as well. Remember how he's talking about his cat with the diarrhea?
Which sounds like the worst thing ever.
Yeah, cat's still dealing with the diarrhea.
Still?
Yeah.
That's rough because that's one of those animals that they're so quick. They can be on a couch, up on your TV, and then boom, diarrhea hits.
Yeah. And he's saying it might be a medical issue that's causing it. And sometimes, if you want to try to fix some medical issues, it's not cheap with pets.
Just going is bam, 1,200.
Right.
This is the sad animal hour.
Yeah. It's kind
Let's
of
get the animal illness and death out of the way early.
Yeah, well, it's animal PSAs because Denny's just want to know, do they have cat diapers? Because
Great
he's
question.
thinking that might be about the only thing, because the cleanup has been crazy for him.
Ugh.
Yeah, and it's tough. You love the cat, but you don't necessarily have the money for a procedure. And
Or new
so-
furniture.
Yeah, right. So you're trying to find, okay, how do we make this thing work with what we're dealing with here?
It is so expensive. Towards my dog Chewy, rest in peace, his last few years on the planet, it was a lot of money, Virginia.
I know. I saw the bills. That emergency veterinarian place. Just get ready to. It's going to be at least $1,500.
Yeah.
Probably more like $3,000 every time you go.
If you're going to the animal ER, there's a real good chance you're paying at least $1,000.
Just whatever kind of amount of zeros you can't afford, that's how many zeros they're going to put on your bill.
Yeah, we've done a couple scans. They can't really determine what it is. They want to do more scans.
Oh,
so
boy.
you just keep taking the cat each week to get scans, and nothing comes up in them.
They've done cat scans.
They've done a few.
Yes.
It's been super expensive, but now we're at the point where they're saying if it's none of these, it has to be something more serious. And they're like, we can do more scans.
And,
but,
and then cat surgery, which sounds cheap.
well, that's what it's like. Are we gonna do the scans and then do a surgery?
And it's an older cat.
It is.
Oh.
I know. It's just.
How old?
I'd have to check. I forget. But
You didn't card him?
yeah. But it just, yeah, I don't know what to do. So I guess we have to live with the cat the way the cat is right now.
Yeah.
The problem is she's losing weight, so we have to feed her quadruple the amount we normally do because she's constantly throwing up and diarrheaing.
That's rough. It's not fun for the cat.
No.
And the cat will actually eat that food, though?
Yeah, she always eats, and then she just, after eating, she'll just run and start either throwing up or diarrheaing, one of the two. But I mean, like 4 or 5 times a day.
How does she feel about maybe becoming an outdoor cat?
Yeah, it's just tricky because we're just trying to keep weight on her. Because if you feed her the normal amount, she loses like a pound a day. It's insane.
My.
Whoa.
You can feel all her bones and everything now. It's very sad. So the doctor's like, you have to feed her more because she's throwing up so much. You got to keep something in the system. So she's on anti-diarrhea, all these different meds that we have to give her. So now I'm thinking, what if we just put a diaper on her? That way, at least, because right now we just have, our house is filled with pads. I have anywhere that she pooped last, I put a pad. I now have, 25 pads in my house.
I'm sure it smells good, too.
It's horrible.
It's a good look.
The baby constantly goes over to it, so I'm changing these pads.
The baby's trying to play with the diarrhea because babies love to play with stuff like diarrhea.
But I'm changing these pads like 6 times a day. Wow. We're at the point where it's all I do all day. So I'm just, anytime I see, I have to go take that pad, throw it out, put a new one down.
I think you're going to have to diaper your cat, and then you're going to have to put that cone thing on it so it won't eat the diaper off.
I know. I'm just wondering, has anyone ever done this? I saw them on Amazon. It doesn't look like cats are going to enjoy this at all. It looks like the cat's going to lose its mind when I put this thing on.
Oh, please make a video.
Yes. I'll keep you guys posted. But yeah, I just don't even know what to do. It's really the only other option I can think of until the end of cat days.
You're going through your own pandemic.
Yes.
A couple of...
Too soon, bird.
Couple of comments on the Buffo Toad. One person said, a little PSA for you. If you're going to flush your dog's mouth out after it gets a hold of a Buffo Toad, make sure you hold the dog's head forward so the water isn't going down its throat.
Oh.
That's a good thought.
I had Freya one morning grab a Buffo Toad where it was in her mouth.
Your dog.
Yeah, and I slapped it out of her mouth. And then I did that same thing. I had to hose her, but she started foaming like crazy.
Oh.
It don't take long, man.
Well, after I hosed her mouth out, she started walking away. She's like, and all this foam was coming out. So I hosed her down again and then just watched her. She laid for maybe 8 or 9 minutes and then got up and was cool.
Damn.
But yeah, I go,
You got lucky.
That was a close call right
That
there.
was real close.
So obviously, if cats get on a Buffo Toad, the same thing happens to them. Is it just dogs and cats? Or what if there was a goat that attacked a Buffo Toad?
Yeah,
Same thing?
I think same thing. I think that's what the Buffo Toad glands do. They secrete that toxin, that poison. And so that's any kind of predator that tries to eat them, that's their defense mechanism, like a porcupine or a skunk.
So if the Kevin Ralston bit a Buffo Toad, he would start to foam.
I don't know. Do it, bitch, punishment?
There you go. See what happens.
You scared, Ralston?
Yes, I am.
Don't lose.
Somebody had an 180-pound Great Dane that licked a Buffo Toad and had a seizure.
Oh.
180 pounds with a lick.
And they didn't even know what caused it till they checked the cameras and saw the toad on the camera and what the dog did. And they're like, why is my dog having a seizure? Somebody else recommended putting your dog's water on a stand because the frogs can't jump that high. And it's one less thing to worry about when you aren't looking. And that's really what happens. It's just that moment when you aren't looking.
Yeah,
Frogs can't jump.
And the dog that had passed away, it just his personality was to attack it. Like it was always trying to jump and grab and get.
He was a hunter.
He was a hunter, and not all dogs are like that.
Yep.
Damn.
And typically, I always see these toads early in the morning or later at night. That's typically when they come out, so kind of a heads up.
They're always raving.
Yeah.
I always see them every morning. You can just look right behind their on their back. They have these white pustules. You can just see it oozing. That's how because sometimes Freya will still grab a frog and I'll run over and I'll freak out and I'll be like, all right, it wasn't a Buffo.
Yeah.
But she's quick. She'll go just immediately run and grab it.
Okay.
What do you guys want to talk about next? Marley and me?
Yeah. I guess that's where this goes next, huh? I think we've already covered dog death. Yeah. And somebody said the problem with a cat diaper is your cat will always be in poo and it'll be on their fur, and it's not easy bathing a cat. You ever try bathing a cat?
Never.
Don't love it.
And I don't know if it would be that comfortable for the cat.
Yeah.
Well, anything is better than diarrhea all over your house and your furniture, though. You got to do something.
Maybe you just make a diarrhea room? That'd be terrible. That's a terrible idea. Yeah, never mind. Look, I'm trying to help over here.
All right, anybody got award-winning suggestions? You can always get them through to us. Our number 877-979-WRMF here at the KVJ Show.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
We finally switched to T-Mobile because with them, we could be connected here and there.
Let's watch a movie.
And we have Netflix included to enjoy our favorite shows and movies.
¿Qué tal está?
Bacanísima, pero ya la vi.
Now the hard part is getting them to agree on a movie.
Switch today and get a Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus with Galaxy AI. Plus, your plan price is guaranteed for 5 years. Save today, guaranteed for tomorrow. Visit a store, T-Mobile.com, or call 1-800-T-Mobile. 1-800-T-Mobile. Guarantees monthly price of talk, text, and data. Exclusions like taxes and fees apply. See exclusions and details at T-Mobile.com. Receive Netflix standard with ads on us with qualifying plans.
John C. Cassidy Air Conditioning and Plumbing is proud to unveil that the C stands for comfort.
Mr. Announcer Man, sir, the C is for Charles.
The C stands for cool.
It's Charles.
The C stands for care with class.
Charles.
Hush, hush. John C. Cassidy has kept Palm Beach County cool and comfortable with care and glass since 1960. Find out more at CassidyAC.com to see for yourself.
At Massey Services, we know that no two lawns are the same. That's why we create a customized lawn care plan for whatever your landscape looks like. From season to season, our personalized treatments keep your lawn healthy and beautiful all year long. Personalized, because it is personal. We take as much pride in your lawn as you do. Schedule your free inspection today at MasseyServices.com. Massey Services. Expect more and get it.
Get ready for the Birch Lane Memorial Day event. Now through May 27th, save up to 60% off classic style and decor. Every piece is handpicked and crafted to last for years to come. Visit them at Meisner Park to explore everything from outdoor sets to living room furniture and everything in between. And get fast free shipping. Shop at Meisner Park in Boca Raton or at birchlane.com.
Hey, Green Gobbler here. So you've got a clogged drain in your bathroom. Water in the sink's overstaying its welcome. You're spitting today's toothpaste on top of yesterday's toothpaste. You hope that it go away. Yeah, clogs don't just go away. I make them go away. I'm Green Gobbler, the only clog dissolver you need. I'm bleach-free, safe for your pipes, and I work. Guaranteed or your money back. Because I never met a clog that was gonna unclog itself. Green Gobbler. Let the gobbler get it.
Everyone has a fave Wendy's Frosty flavor. And when you're choosing from chocolate or vanilla, it's not that hard. But now, there's all new Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. So try picking your fave from Oreo Brownie Fusion, Pop-Tarts Strawberry Fusion, Strawberry Swirl, Brownie Batter Swirl, Caramel Swirl, and Caramel Crunch Fusion. Not so easy now, huh? For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hours may vary by location. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group. Pop-Tarts is a trademark of Kellogg North America Co., LLC. Used with permission.
Thinking about buying your first home? Now, with Third Federal, you can buy your first home and pay no PMI. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, can cost thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And you may not realize PMI doesn't protect you. It only protects the lender in case of default. But at Third Federal, you can buy a home with just 5% down and no PMI. Plus, first-time home buyers get $750 off of closing costs. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, go for it and visit thirdfederal.com.
Even before you find a home, lock in 6.625%, APR 6.685% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for closing cost coupon at thirdfederal.com/FTHB. Equal housing lender.
You know what happens, guys, as we get older, we start losing our testosterone, and what that means for you. You start losing a little bit of your edge, that little bit of oomph, a little bit of the aggression that you kind of need to power your way through the day. That may feel like energy to you. You may have things like brain fog settling in where you just can't collect your thoughts, but there is a way out of this. If you experience low testosterone, and 25% of men over the age of 30 will have it, 40% of men by the age of 45 will have low T, all you need to do is go to Game Day Men's Health. You can go in that day, do the in-house labs for free, find out you have low testosterone, and start your treatments immediately. It's that easy. You don't pay for the consultation. You don't pay for the in-house labs. That's why they're the largest men's health clinic in the country, and they've got 8 locations all throughout South Florida, all the way from Miami to Palm Beach Gardens. They have got you, and they frequently test to make sure your levels are optimized. If you're dealing with erectile dysfunction, you can get rid of the blue pills and find a real long-term natural solution that is science-backed. And all you have to do to start is just go online to GameDayMen'sHealth.com. That's GameDayMen'sHealth.com.
They keep it real. The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Okay, who on the KVJ Show do you think is most likely to wind up doing this? Okay, which one of us do you think is going to befriend a celebrity by pure accident?
The Kevin Ralston, because it's already happened. Vanilla Ice, when you were at the Mexican restaurant. You befriended a celebrity by accident.
By purpose.
He tried to be friends with him.
But the chance meeting was the accident. I mean, you weren't supposed to be there. He wasn't supposed to be there.
Yeah.
That's not really...
Yeah, I looked over and saw him and ran him down as he walked outside and introduced myself and had a great relationship ever since. In fact, he just texted yesterday to see what we were up to say hey to everybody. And I said, you need to stop by. We need to go get in some trouble again.
I mean, that's kind of by accident, I feel like. I mean, what other example would there be?
I think he means like somebody is a celebrity, but like the person doesn't know they're a celebrity and they just make friends with them and then they realize afterwards, oh, damn, that's a celebrity. I could see Kevin still being the one.
Okay, yeah.
Because you're out and about.
Right.
You talk to everybody.
That's true. Yeah.
I could totally see you doing that.
Now, I know who a lot of people are, but there are odd little offshoots of people that you may not, recognize as
You wouldn't know Bravo celebrities.
You're right. Anybody who's been on a reality show, I'm going to have no idea who the heck they are.
Yep.
And I can't believe they call them Bravo celebrities. That's pretty...
Is that a real thing, or did you make that up?
That's a real thing.
Oh, jeez, that's terrible.
It's annoying.
I thought you made that up, and I thought you were annoying, but they're
Bravo
annoying.
celebrities is real.
They're annoying.
Well, make no mistake, she's annoying too.
I am annoying too.
For
but
repeating it, yeah. Bravo celebrities.
Definitely part of the problem.
Guys, you could give me a quiz. I would not get one correct. Not one.
That is pretty funny because one time I did throw like a mini house party and there was a WWE wrestler in my house and I didn't know it at the time until he left. And then I found out who it was and go, wait a minute, there was a wrestler at my house?
Oh, that's kind of cool, yeah.
Like a legit wrestler.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Yeah, you could have that kind of thing where you might have that run-in where you don't realize, because there are a lot of celebrities that are low-key that you wouldn't have any idea.
Yeah, it was one of the headbangers.
Oh, okay. It was the name of a wrestling tag team?
That's the name of the tag team, yeah.
Okay, the Headbangers?
Yeah.
I like it already. Who on the KBJ Show is most likely to take a joke way too far?
Virginia. It's not even close.
No, I think you completely run away with that.
Yeah. Oh, she has done it.
I mean, just time and time again.
She just did it like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And guess what? I'm going to do it again. So put your guard up.
Yeah, because the last one went so well. We couldn't even air it.
A joke that's traumatizing that she doesn't record, that no one experiences?
It was traumatizing. I was mad. I threw up my hip. I lost my key fob to get into work.
Yeah.
And she filmed it 900 feet away.
Yeah.
So you can't really,
Can't
all
even
you
see
just
what's
see
going
is
on.
my arms going
Yep.
up like
Yep.
I need to go back and make a video out of that.
Yeah, great idea.
Take it too far.
Okay, who on the KBJ Show is most likely to have an embarrassing moment go viral?
Probably Jay Bird.
Bird.
Yeah.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
I'm sad the knocking out your own tooth didn't go more viral.
We could have promoted it more, maybe.
We could have. Yeah, we could have.
We still can. I mean,
Yeah, we can,
my
yeah.
It's not
teeth-
too late.
No.
Yeah.
We still have the video.
It's a timeless classic.
It is.
I still have that pizza outfit. It looks like it was yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Who on the KBJ Show is most likely to trip on stage at an award show? First of all, it's going to be rare if we get an award. But
We're presenting.
What's this award?
I know, it's a rare instance. I'm like, we ever been on stage to receive an award together? I don't know if we have.
Only asking us to present.
Even then.
It's me.
The one time, yes. The one time we did go on stage, Jaybird did trip. That was at the Breakers, I believe. We were doing a
He did it on purpose.
That was a planned fall, but
and the crowd didn't know it. They thought you really fell.
But there has been some times where we've been on stage and it was not planned. And I mean, the one was Super Pie. When I tripped over Virginia, fell over her on top.
And both of us fell off the front of the stage.
That was horrifying. It really was.
But it's your reaction on the microphone.
Oh, wow. I didn't know what to say. I was
That's
like,
what you said.
Because I was like, I didn't know if you guys had broken your neck. I was just like, oh, wow.
Well, we almost landed on a guy in a wheelchair. So
Yeah.
that was part
I saw
of
that
the
too.
layer.
I never saw a guy move so fast in a wheelchair. That guy's got cat-like reflexes.
It was one of those things where now I fell on top of Virginia and I'm
I
on the
know.
ground. And then the whole time thinking, I don't want to get up because I'm so embarrassed right now.
Yeah, and then it was just the wave of emotions. I saw you guys tumble off the stage. I see you pop up. I'm like, okay, good, they're all right. And then Virginia socks you in the face, and I'm like, wow, I didn't know. I'm like, oh wow, you guys go over, and then I'm like, okay, and then boom, she punches you in the face. I'm like, oh wow.
Well, I was fine with the tackling and falling off the front of the stage because he had on big ass shoes that were too big for himself. He didn't mean to push me off the front of the stage. He went to pie me and he tripped over his big ass shoe.
I think size 15.
And you're not a size 15.
No.
So we go falling off, and when we fell, I was under him. So I look down at my arm and I'm bleeding, and then I'm pissed.
Yeah.
So when I hopped up, I just, bam, clocked him.
She clocked me a few times.
And it felt so good. I did it again. Bam.
And I remember thinking, Jason, you have to let her clock you. Everyone thinks you just tackled a woman because you did.
Most of the people there weren't KVJ listeners, and they were so stunned. I was stunned that I know our act.
Thank goodness it was a poorly attended event. There was not a lot of people there.
You have to go back and listen to Kevin's reaction. As soon as we fall and Virginia starts to punch me, you just hear Kevin really not know what to say. Go,
Oh, wow.
Okay, wow.
We're a feisty bunch, y'all. Dang.
Spicy till the end.
Wow.
So yeah.
Okay.
There's your answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
No more mystery left on that one.
None.
Yeah, that's the video we need to put back out again.
I would agree.
I agree as well. Might as well get some credit for it.
That's right. Well, coming up here in just a bit, tonight is a big night. I'm sure your husband is very excited, Virginia.
He is.
The Florida Panthers, they start the next round, the Eastern Conference Finals. They are heading up to Carolina to take on the Hurricanes. And if you would like to actually watch the Hurricanes lose to the Panthers tonight and be with a bunch of Florida fans, I'll let you know where we got a couple watch parties for you to check out coming up next here on the KBJ Show.
make up your mind. Tell me, what are you gonna do? It's only me. Let it go. Seasons change and our love went cold. Feed the flag 'cause we can't let it go. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, I dare you to do something. I'm waiting on you again, so I don't take the blame. Run away, but we're running in circles. Run away, run away, run away.
All right, let's start off some winning here as we spring into summer with your first cash code of the day. It is RAIN, R-A-I-N. RAIN is the word that you want to enter into the 97.9 WRMF app. When you do that, you are qualified for the money. Easy, just like that. You could be just like Luke Southam of Lake Worth was yesterday, picking up $1,000 and qualifying for the $5,000 New York City shopping spree, which that's not going to be a bad time, going all the way to New York City and blowing $5,000. And we take care of the airfare and hotel, so you don't even have to worry about spending money on that. So just going ahead right now and into the WRMF app or WRMF.com, enter the word RAIN, R-A-I-N, and you got the hookup. We got another cash code coming up for you just about 35 minutes after 7 o'clock right here at the KVJ Show. Florida Panthers, they are trying to get back to the Stanley Cup Finals. Standing in their way is the Carolina Hurricanes. And the first two games are going to be in Carolina. You're not going to see a Panther game here until this coming weekend. Tuesday, Thursday, you got a couple games. Then they'll be back in Sunrise on Saturday.
That'll be fun, though. A Saturday night game?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's fun.
If you want to go check out the Panthers, got a couple watch parties going on tonight. Funky Buddha Brewing in Oakland Park. That is an official one that is going to be happening. And there's also going to be a Panthers watch party at Baptist Health Iceplex in Fort Lauderdale. So you got a couple different options there if you want to go watch the Panthers tonight. Or you can stay at home, put on your jersey, make everybody in your family wear a jersey, even if they don't want to. And make them root on them Panthers. Everybody's got to bring it. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, breaking down Taylor Swift and her most valuable items. What do you think in her whole financial portfolio is the most valuable thing that she has, Virginia?
Most valuable thing in her portfolio?
Mm-hmm. What would that be?
I got my pick.
What do you think, Bird?
The NFL.
Oh, okay. She owns that? That'd be amazing.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Good
she owns the
answer.
NFL. Yeah, all right. Well, we'll find out exactly what it is next.
Spring into summer with 97.9 WRMF.
Let's spin the dollars.
Win $1,000 every weekday and a chance at a $5,000 fantasy shopping spree in NYC. Listen for the cash code words weekdays every hour from 6 a.m. till midnight. The more codes you enter, the more chances you have to win. All the info at WRMF.com.
I just won $1,000.
Spring into summer with $1,000 from Lytle, Ryder, Smith, Ivy, and Fronrev, and 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic a service of Schumacher Auto Group. Come join the family. Visit them at SchumacherAuto.com. Smooth sailing this morning. No reported incidents on your roadways, I-95, and the Turnpike throughout Palm Beach and Broward counties. This traffic a service of Massage Envy. From the Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Treat yourself to a Massage Envy customized facial because being confident in your own skin is a beautiful thing. Schedule an appointment with a Massage Envy experienced esthetician today. They'll help you grow your glow. MassageEnvy.com, hiring estheticians and massage therapists.
Comcast Business is celebrating Small Business Month by giving you a $1,000 small business bonus when you switch to a qualifying gig speed package from the company with over 99.99% network reliability. Just imagine the thousands of possibilities of a $1,000 prepaid card. Like possibility number 1, company merch for staff. Styling. Or possibility number 24, the latest software. Upgrade. Or possibility number 192, new equipment powered by gig speeds. Or possibility number 555, a 3D printer. Rapid prototyping, anyone? Switch to Comcast Business for over 99.99% network reliability, advanced cybersecurity, and now get started with a $1,000 small business bonus. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
And 6/22/25. New customers only with 2-year agreement. Other restrictions apply.
Who lays the pavers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, you know it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
Summer is almost here, and that means a lot of time out at your pool deck or on your back patio, barbecuing. Hey, it's Virginia. If you're thinking about a paver upgrade for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, get your texting fingers ready now. Deck and Drive is giving away another $15,000 paver giveaway. If you text the word upgrade to 909090 right now, you're automatically entered to win up to $15,000 in brand new pavers for your pool deck, your patio, or your driveway, courtesy of Deck and Drive. No purchase necessary. It's free and easy to enter. Just text upgrade to 909090. That's UPGRADE to 909090 for your chance to win up to $15,000 in new pavers for your pool deck, driveway, patio. It's all courtesy of my friends at Deck and Drive. Text now.
Mom and Dad seem different after a European-style holiday on MSC Cruises.
Call us Cloud and Yvette.
The ship had restaurants, shops, and nightlife.
La Galleria.
And of course, American touches, like an aqua park and a sweets shop.
American je ne sais quoi.
Mom, you're from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, Kevin.
Book now and save up to 30% off, plus kids sale free. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
In the world of home comfort, one name stands above the rest. Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. For 50 years, South Florida's premier AC and plumbing solution. Always innovating, constantly evolving to meet your needs. Problem solvers tackling your toughest home comfort challenges. Choose the best. Choose Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. A Carrier Factory authorized dealer. 833-390-5359. Or visit LindstromAir.com. And you'll be saying,
I love those guys.
At Wells Fargo, we know what got you into your business. Whether it's manufacturing, running a restaurant, or your business from home. What you didn't get into your business for was banking. But luckily, Wells Fargo offers business checking, payments, and lending all in one place, in your neighborhood and on our app, so you can focus on doing what you love. Wells Fargo, you're good at business, we're good at business banking. Learn more at wellsfargo.com/business. Terms apply. Wells Fargo Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Here's another reason to try the bus, the train, or any other type of public transportation. It's the Guaranteed Ride Home program. You can now get free Uber rides home from work if you regularly take public transportation or even carpool to work. That's right, free Uber rides home. And there's no cost to sign up. Just visit guaranteedridehome.org to register. That's guaranteedridehome.org. Guaranteedridehome.org. Operated by South Florida Commuter Services, a program of the Florida Department of Transportation.
So I was reading an article in GQ magazine talking about the return of the toupee and all these people who are on Instagram and social media that are getting these hair pieces. Now, they cost $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, and those are the ones that I don't even know are really that good. To me, I would rather go to Hair Club because they designed the technology and they've done it better with their hair systems that they have. More breathable. The mesh, that's just something that Hair Club has. And what you also get is, like, for instance, today, I've got a hair styling appointment. I go in there. I've got the real human hair, and I've got a stylist that molds it to whatever look that I need. Plus, they take care of it, and you're changing it out. When you buy one of these things that you get online, you're going to be wearing that thing for the rest of your life. At Hair Club, it's always switching out. It's always something new. And they always have hair loss consultants to make sure that you are getting more bang for your buck, and you're only going with proven methods. That's why I tell anybody who's got any kind of hair loss issues, go right online to hairclub.com/KVJ to get the great advice you need and the care you deserve. It's hairclub.com/KVJ.
Welcome to Take 5 Oil Change.
Hey, which way is your waiting room?
Oh, you can stay in your car. It only takes 10 minutes.
I can stay in? Get out. I better find a good playlist to listen to while I wait. EDM? Nah, Oh, what about something classical? Nah. You got any suggestions?
Dad rock?
Now you speaking my language.
Take 5. The stay-in-your-car 10-minute oil change.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the Hgreg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Tired of being told what you can't do? It's time to break free from limitations and seize the opportunity with Hgreg.com. We believe in saying yes. Visit Hgreg.com right now in West Palm Beach and get the car you want and the financing you need. Hgreg.com. Save more. Drive happy.
South Florida weather this morning. Another hot day ahead of us. An extreme UV index. We'll be seeing partly cloudy skies. Today's high temperatures in the mid to high 90s.
Snyder has landed in South Florida with top-rated AC expertise just in time to beat the South Florida heat. Ready for a shocking twist? Snyder's also got plumbing and electrical expertise. That's right. When you need a home hero, Snyder's a full-service, one-stop shop ready to answer any call.
Road trip? Let's go. But first, drive into Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where our trained technicians only pour premium Valvoline oil for a quick and easy stay-in-your-car oil change. Go to VIOC.com for money-saving coupons.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Well, if you want to check out the KBJ Show, we're all over social media. Easy for you to find. Just go and find us on Instagram. We are right there. We're on Facebook. We're also all over YouTube. In fact, you can watch the KVJ Show right now. Just go to YouTube, look for the KVJ Show. You can dial us up on any screen you got, and you can even download their mobile app to take us with you anywhere you want to go. KVJ is going to be there. Just go to any platform and make sure you subscribe. Doesn't cost you a thing. You're not going to be hit with any kind of spammy emails or anything like that. You just got free KVJ content anytime you like. Well, Taylor Swift is kind of laying a little bit low, and I don't blame her because, my goodness, that girl was working hard on her tour. I think her next project is she's going to be doing another one of those Taylor's versions, to reclaim her music catalog is her whole strategy that's going on. And it's a good little marketing ploy. In fact, you got the first listen of the new Taylor version. She re-recorded her track, Look What You Made Me Do.
Oh, that is top 3 favorite Taylor Swift songs of all time. It's about revenge. You know how I feel about revenge.
It's a song I don't mind either, Kevin.
It's
I believe
so
this
good.
is when she was going through her Snake era
Yes.
against Kim K.
Yes,
Snake
Daddy.
era.
Yes.
I am so impressed with just how much you guys know.
We love this era because she got a little dark and she got a little vengeful and was ready to fight back and not just take it like a bee.
I think she had 2 songs off this album that I liked.
Okay.
She had another hit off of this that was I thought good.
This is the new Taylor version.
I do it all the time. I got a list of names and yours is in red underline. I check it once, then I check it twice. Oh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do.
And this is part of The Handmaid's Tale, the latest episode, and so that's where they're relaunching this new version.
Oh, that goes nicely.
Yeah, that's why you kind of hear all that kind of stuff. So it's got the attitude behind it. That's how they're going to market it. But you'll notice that it's got a little bit crisper production because it's newer and it's got new vocals and instrumentation, everything on it. It's going to sound the same, but it may just sound, it sounds a little bit better than the older version. And I know that Taylor fans are big on, if she comes out with a Taylor's version, you better delete the old and only have the new Taylor's version.
You are right about that.
Wow. I mean, one time I think we played the old version, and good heavens, I didn't think I was going to make it home.
Maybe you shouldn't have.
Yeah, I had to leave the back door. I had to have somebody pick me up in the cloak of night.
Oh, you're such a Scotty Braun fan.
Scooter Braun?
Scooter Braun fan.
Yep. So just get ready. She's going to be dropping the new Taylor version of that. So that's going to be her latest project. No word on any kind of tour or anything like that. She might just be chilling for a little while.
Yeah, good for her. She's worked hard.
Yeah.
Give her a break.
Well, because of her last tour, she's now valued at over $1 billion. So how does that break down if you were looking at her financial portfolio? What are the most expensive things that Taylor Swift owns? Number one in that portfolio, it's real estate. She has $125 million worth of real estate.
Wow.
You know, she got that place in Rhode Island. I think she's got a place in California. She's got several different homes. She has, doesn't she have something in New York City, I believe? Maybe
I think she does have the penthouse. That's where she invited Blake Lively over when Justin Baldoni was there to make her statement.
Mm-hmm. She's got a private jet. That cost her $50 million.
Just for the jet.
Just for the jet, my friend. Yeah. It's pretty crazy how much that costs. I ran into a guy one time, and you know, you have car salesman. He did jets. And I'm like, wow, how much you must make when you sell a private jet. Because you think you're a baller when you sell a car for $50,000. Imagine selling a jet for $50 million.
Well, I think you're done for the year, aren't you? You can just chill.
Jet money is next level.
Sell one jet and you're done for the rest of the year.
Yeah. They say that she has insurance on her legs with a $40 million policy. I did not know she was the one that did that. I'd heard that Tina Turner did that back in the day, but I didn't know Taylor Swift had the same thing.
So what exactly does that mean? I always hear when people do that about their body parts. Huh?
If she were to be in an accident and lose her legs and say, you know, or not have the use of them, then I guess she gets a check for $40 million.
Oh, wow.
I guess is how that
So
would
if
work.
anything happens?
Where she wouldn't be mobile and be able to use them as she uses them now in her trade.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's get my feet insured.
I don't know if anybody's going to insure those. That policy would be steep.
Because they already look like they've been in an accident.
Yeah. She's got a $17 million yacht.
Whoa.
In her portfolio. $3 million worth of jewelry. $2 million worth of cars. Her wardrobe alone is $500,000, and then she has a bunch of vintage instruments, guitars, and stuff. That's $120,000.
And the only reason why the clothing is only $500,000 is I bet she gets donated and given so much free clothing.
Right, exactly. In and out and all that kind of stuff. So if you were looking at Taylor Swift's portfolio, supposedly, according to the internet, that is where her value lies.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, we'll give you the lowdown on what happened in court yesterday in the Diddy trial. I mean, wow. They're definitely proving that he was violent and he was horrific. But was he racketeering? Was he arsoning? Was he doing all the other things he's been accused of? We'll let you know coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic, a service of Schumacher Auto Group. Come join the family. Visit them at SchumacherAuto.com. Smooth sailing this morning. No reported incidents on your roadways, I-95, and the Turnpike throughout Palm Beach and Broward counties. This traffic, a service of Massage Envy. From the Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Show the world your natural radiance with a customized facial at Massage Envy. Their estheticians are armed with an array of professional products to customize your facial session. Massage Envy's expert facials and advanced skincare will have that face in the mirror smiling back at you. MassageEnvy.com, hiring estheticians and massage therapists.
We finally switched to T-Mobile because with them, we can be connected here and there.
¡Listos todos! Estas son las mañanitas.
Now we just need to harmonize.
Switch today. Get 4 Samsung Galaxy S25 phones with Galaxy AI. Plus, get 4 lines for just $25 per line. Visit a store, T-Mobile.com, or call 1-800-T-Mobile. 1-800-T-Mobile. For well-qualified customers with autopay plus taxes and fees and $35 per line connection charge. Minimum 4 lines on plan. Contact us if canceling lines. Plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. Visit T-Mobile.com.
It's the Hard Rock Bet Battle of the Bets. 2 bets facing off. Winning side splits $250K in bonus bets every single day. Time to pick a side. Team underdogs or team favorites. Team over or team under. There's one way to settle this. Hard Rock Bet Battle of the Bets. Pick a side for $1. Win your share of $250K or more today. Prize pool to be paid out in bonus bets. Not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Julie Haft here for Air Around the Clock. If your wife is hot, give us a call at 954-FIX-MY-AC and get a brand new American Standard heating and air conditioning unit. That's 954-FIX-MY-AC or visit us at atcair.com.
Life is busy. Luckily, Racetrack's here to keep you on track every day.
Running around and the time makes you nervous. Are you still a mom or just a taxi service?
With ice cold drinks, hot pizza, freshly ground coffee, and even Swirl World frozen yogurt for the kids.
The schedule is packed with things that they have to do. But with so much to choose from, you'll find something for you.
Racetrack is here to keep you going.
Racetrack's gonna get you through.
Racetrack, whatever gets you going.
Here at Massey, we know a thing or two about bugs. We've been keeping pests out of homes for almost 100 years. Our customized pest prevention program keeps bugs outside, in their home, not yours. Because when we prevent pests from getting in, we protect health, home, and family. Make your home a Massey home. Schedule your free inspection today at MasseyServices.com. Massey Services. Expect more and get it.
Looking for a school that prepares your child for college, career, and life? Families in your neighborhood are choosing Bridge Prep Academy Palm Beach for their K-6 education. Here are 3 reasons why you should too. Their rigorous academic model challenges students to excel. Bridge Prep Academy's dual language Spanish immersion program builds bilingual skills for the real world. And lastly, they prioritize safety with secure campuses and emotional support. Now enrolling grades K through 6 for fall 2025. Apply today at bridgeprepacademy.com/apply.
Get ready for the Birch Lane Memorial Day event. Now through May 27th, save up to 60% off classic style and decor. Every piece is handpicked and crafted to last for years to come. Visit them at Meisner Park to explore everything from outdoor sets to living room furniture and everything in between. And get fast free shipping. Shop at Meisner Park in Boca Raton or at birchlane.com.
Did you know even the smallest increase in mortgage rates can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your loan? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. It's true, even a 0.25% change in rate can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your mortgage. But with Third Federal's new Early Rate Lock, you don't have to take chances. Early Rate Lock is the only pre-approval that locks in your rate at pre-approval, even before you find a house. Plus, we're so confident that our rates are the lowest, if you find a lower rate, we'll beat it or give you $1,000. And now through May 31st, get pre-approved with Third Federal and we'll pay all of your closing costs. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today.
Right now with Third Federal, even before you find a home, lock in 6.625%, APR 6.685% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. Zero closing costs on low-cost loans only. See conditions for lowest rate guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
Look, I love eating good food. I don't necessarily love making good food, and I really don't have the ability to do that anyway. That's why, for me, Ideal Nutrition is absolutely perfect because they have amazing chefs that create these unbelievable creations. And the variety is absolutely fantastic. They've got everything from traditional, vegan, vegetarian, paleo, keto items that you can choose from. They've got a lot of great breakfast items. I'm talking about anything from lean beef raviolis that they've got, the chicken Caesar wrap is what I had for breakfast. It's absolutely amazing. Some of my favorite dishes include their chicken wings, the cheeseburger bowl that they got that's very keto friendly. The meatballs are fantastic. Just go to idealnutritionnow.com, see what their menu looks like. Place an order and use the code KVJ to save 10%. Do the subscription and delivery is free from Vero Beach to Homestead. Fresh, never frozen meals, the right portion size so you can maintain a good body weight. You will save time and you even save money by going with idealnutritionnow.com.
Medical malpractice, Gordon & Partners, 561-333-3333.
Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Hope you're off to a great start. We're going to see daytime highs today in the lower 90s. It'll feel like about 100, so expect about 92, 93. And then hotter still tomorrow. That trend is in operation all week long. I'm WPBF 25 First Warning meteorologist Sandra Shaw.
From the all-new state-of-the-art Greenway Kia studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, a lot of things came out of testimony yesterday. A former personal assistant of Diddy came forward and talked about how he specifically picked Cassie because she was young and moldable, and then was basically just handing over her life and all life decisions to Puffy to make for her. And that was why she was unable to get away from him, because they got together when she was 19 and he controlled everything. And he set it up that way, even admitting to the personal assistant that this is what he did on purpose, because she was so young and moldable. You also had friends of Cassie's testifying that he tried to beat down her door with a hammer, assaulted her in front of people, in front of witnesses. According to testimony yesterday, Puffy attacked Cassie in front of Usher, Neo, and others. They say that Usher and Neo were witnesses to Diddy punching Cassie. Whoa.
I wonder if you'll see them on the stand.
I mean, if they were there, if they were witnesses, why aren't we calling them, you know?
And, I mean, it's still early, so they may. We don't know yet.
We got to corroborate all these crazy stories. We got to try to prove a lot of charges here, and I don't know. I mean, I'm hearing sex trafficking, I'm hearing prostitution, I'm hearing racketeering. So far, haven't heard arson. I don't know if we're hearing bribery. Apparently, he was definitely throwing a lot of money around to keep secrets. Is that bribery or is that NDAs? I don't know. How is the jury going to look at it? He did throw a lot of money around to a lot of people to keep his secrets. And a lot of times after he would threaten and abuse people, he would then offer to pay those same people.
Objection. I cannot answer your question. Sustain.
What?
I'm just...
Yeah, so I guess stay tuned. You know, there's so many details and so many layers each and every day. Hopefully at the end of it, they've done their job and they've proven to the jury that he is guilty of these 5 things: sex trafficking, racketeering, transporting people for prostitution, and arson and bribery.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what's going to get the lion's share of the issues. Now the question is, I think some people are critical right now, saying they haven't even come close to proving all that, but you know, I guess pump the brakes. It's still early.
It is still early, and it really doesn't matter what all of us think. It matters what the jurors think.
Mm-hmm.
And they say if he's convicted of all of these and not just some of these, all of these would put him in prison for life.
Yep.
But they might come back and decide he's only guilty of some of these things, and then that will be interesting to see, like, how much time will he do if they pick and choose which things he's guilty of. Remember Sky Jackson, the former Disney star? Sky has just filed a restraining order against the father of her infant son, citing a disturbing pattern of domestic abuse. Jackson alleges that on Mother's Day, the father of her infant son assaulted her while she was holding the baby, grabbed her hair, slammed her head into a car window. She is claiming that this incident is part of a 6-month cycle of weekly abuse, including choking, threatening her with a knife, and even telling her to drink bleach while she was pregnant. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Let's hope that this restraining order is not just temporary, but permanent. Good Lord.
Very disturbing.
And Harvey Weinstein went on Candace Owens' show. Did you see this?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we have any audio from this, but Harvey Weinstein has been given a platform by Candace Owens to announce to the world that he's innocent and has been wrongly convicted of all of these sex crimes. He is going after his celebrity accusers like Gwyneth Paltrow and Rose McGowan, saying that anything that happened with those ladies was consensual.
Here is a bit of what he had to say.
I did not commit these crimes. I swear that before God and the people watching now and on my family. The people who support me are scared to talk. They are frightened to death that they're going to be canceled.
What I always found to be problematic about the Me Too movement from the beginning, we're conflating he made a pass at me and I didn't like it with rape.
It's a complete fabrication about my relationship with Gwyneth. I didn't put my hand on her. I didn't touch her. I definitely made a pass. Ashley Judd's claims are ridiculous. I settled with Rose McGowan. I gave her $100,000. Don't tell my wife. Don't get me in trouble. It's all conflated, and it's all led to the idea that I am going to be the one they persecute. They broke me. They broke me in half.
There's just so much when you read the transcripts that defy common sense for me.
I've asked to have lie detector tests brought into the prison. So I know they're not admissible, but I want the world to know.
To be honest with you, I think a lot of people are going to hear this conversation.
Candace, you know, one thing I can tell you is this is going to explode.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, it's just going to be him talking about his side of it. No one's going to believe him.
I think, yeah, it's kind of where they are.
And I think Gwyneth Paltrow and Brad Pitt would probably have a different story of how it all went down when she felt that she was taken advantage of by Harvey Weinstein. I would love to see him tell the truth of what happened, because Brad Pitt got physical with Harvey. He was dating Gwyneth at the time, and Gwyneth told him what happened, and he was so mad. Like, he risked it all to go attack Harvey Weinstein, because back in the day, Harvey was untouchable. And for an up-and-coming actor like Brad to do something like that, you know it must have been deep-rooted in some serious pain that he believed Gwyneth was telling the truth.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Crazy stuff. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Okay, got some celebrities that are having a birthday today. In fact, got a few musical artists here having birthdays, including country star John Party. He is 40 years old. It's not P-A-R-T-Y, it's P-A-R-D-I.
Too bad.
He's got a song I really, really like. I think
does.
it's one of his first hits he had.
Okay.
From back in the day.
Yeah, he's had a whole bunch of hits. Yeah, he's I would say he's a close to an A-lister. He's one of the bigger names in country music. Also, Rachel Platten, you might remember she had a big song back in the day. She's 44 years old today. Remember the fight song?
This is my fight song. Take back my life song. Prove I'm alright song. My power's turned on. Starting right now, I'll be strong.
Okay.
Aw, a lot of our kids from Little Smiles that were battling cancer used that song as their
It's a great
walk-on music when they went on the red carpet.
cool.
It's such a great song.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Joe Party song or John Party song is Head Over Boots. You ever hear that one?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
Head over boots?
Head over boots.
Doesn't sound country.
Girl.
He is a true country artist. Yeah, he's not one of these I'm more pop than I am country artist. He's a diehard country guy.
I think I liked him because he kind of reminded me of the 90s type feel.
He loves
a
singing
little bit.
about his dirt. Yeah, I got a little dirt on my boots. Yeah, he loves that. He
Kevin.
loves singing about his boots.
Oh, man, Kevin Party. That's what I want to hear.
I might have to be a country star. I could do it.
You're busy.
Yeah,
can't.
you're right.
You cannot take on any more jobs.
Busta Rhymes is turning 53 years old today. And he has quietly put together a nice little anthology of hits.
Baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you. As long as you want, you know I got it.
Baby, if you give it to me, I'll give it to you. I know what you want.
On your hands with my eyes to see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Here we go now. Tell me what you really wanna do. Come here, man. Talk to me. You look like you can really give it to us. Don't know what you're talking, the way you try to walk for me, the way you really try to make you delirious. You should have a healthy fear of us. Cause too much of us is dangerous. So dangerous, we so dangerous.
Yeah, underrated. Yeah, and he kind of had his own style. I love the way that his videos were always fantastic. He kind of had a little bit of a Missy Elliott. He and Missy were really doing some interesting videos and a lot of avant-garde stuff back in the day.
Well, you know what he does, Virginia? He flips it.
I love that he flips it. He flips it and he goes really fast.
That's it. He's flipping it.
And Cher is 79 years old today.
Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think it's turn back time. If I could find a way, I'd take back those words. All the stars and stars, we keep coming back to these two hearts.
Who's Cher singing with here, Jay Bird?
Peter Cetera.
Oh, I knew you would know this.
Cheesy 80s.
I did not have a doubt in my mind that he would know who was singing that. No doubt at all.
But her most notable stuff, her work that's being done now is truly admirable. I love that she's almost 80 and her last boyfriend was in his 20s. Good for you, Cher.
Okay, you're happy that she's doing that, huh?
Get it, girl.
Okay, I got you. Also got a 12th birthday shout out to Alice from Mom, Dad, Logan, and Lane. Stephanie sent that in. Happy 14th birthday to Nico, the funniest teenager in the world and the greatest big brother. Mom, Dad, Alex, Izzy, and Coach sent that in. There is his photo.
Oh, very nice.
So, Logan, happy 16th birthday. Best big brother. Love you very much. Mom, Dad, Keegan, and Morgan. And there's a great family photo of them.
Oh, adorable.
Yeah, they love them Florida Panthers. Got their Stanley Cup champions and also the Western Communities Football League right there. That's a great league they got in Wellington. They do some good stuff out there. Also, a belated birthday shout out to my son Christian, turned 2 on the 13th. Just celebrated his birthday at Chuck E. Cheese. Look at him right there.
Oh,
How cute, huh?
What a peanut.
And also a happy 16th birthday to my son Christian Pacheco. Hope you have a great day. Can't wait to celebrate Universal this weekend. Very nice. There is his photo on KBJ TV.
I love it.
And I got to give a couple shout outs to some birthday people,
Okay.
Kevin. First of all, my godson, baby Lachlan, happy birthday.
Yes, we got a little song for him too here.
And then my sister Becky.
Okay.
Okay.
Got some big old birthdays there. Yeah, in fact, we got the Baby Lachlan song that was created 2 years ago when he was born.
It's 2023. Welcome to the galaxy. And you already mean so much to me. You're my godson, that makes you family. And I love your mom and dad. They're my friends, but there's so much more than that.
Oh, thanks, man.
Just know, little me, I'll always have your back. You are the future of the snack pack. Snack pack, snack pack, snack pack. And I can't wait to feed you cakes and pizza and teach you all about aliens. I will walk you to school, take you swimming in my pool. Baby Lachlan will always be friends. Sweet baby Lachlan. I'll give you all the toys I own and the last bite of my calzone. Just know, little me, will have great fun. I will love you like I would love my son. Sweet baby Lachlan. Welcome to Earth. I'll always feed you dessert.
Oh, there you go.
Aww.
Happy birthday, Baby Lachlan. 2 years old
lovely.
today. Yeah, it's very nice. Well, coming up here in a couple of minutes, inspired by this little rowdy toddler that we got, who is responsible for the calamity? Is it Bird or Baby Lachlan? Which one of the two of them got stuck under their bed, Virginia? Happened to one of them.
Can it be both of them? I can see it happening to both of them.
It possibly could be. We'll find out who's responsible for that coming up here next on the KVJ Show.
My baby born a Birkin. She's been telling me all night long. Gasoline and groceries. The list goes on and on. This 9 to 5 ain't working. Why the hell do I work so hard? I can't worry about my problems. I can't take them when I'm gone. 1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tell them bring another round, we need plenty more. 2 stepping on the table, she don't need a dance floor. Oh my, good Lord. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. There's a party downtown near 5th Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. I've been boozy since I left. I ain't changing for a check. Tell my mom I ain't forget. Woke up drunk at 10 a.m. We gon' do this shit again. Tell your girl to bring a friend. Oh Lord. 1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tell them bring another round, we need plenty more. 2 stepping on the table, she don't need a dance floor. Oh my, good Lord. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. There's a party downtown near 5th Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. 1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. When it's last call and they kick us out the door. It's getting kinda late, but the ladies want some more. Oh my, good Lord. Tell them drink some. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. There's a party downtown near 5th Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. At the bottom of a bottle, don't miss me. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy.
Okay, who did it? Was it Jaybird or Baby Lachlan? One of the two of them got stuck underneath their bed. I don't know if I would see Bird on the ground with his hip condition, so I'm going to go with Lachlan on that. What do you think, Virginia?
I like your deductions over there. You talked me into it.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Lachlan as well.
Okay, was it Lachlan that got stuck underneath his bed? The people with the answers are not in studio.
We're just walking in.
No, really, take your time, guys.
You guys are like, who's stuck under the bed now?
Kevin's over there stalling.
Yeah, you know, bed, and it's, you know, kind of it's a thing that you sleep on. And,
we're back live.
Kevin had to mansplain what a bed was.
People are going, yeah, we get what a bed is, dude. Yeah.
All right, Lachlan got stuck under the bed.
Okay, we got it. All right.
All right, who fell asleep 10 minutes into watching The Lion King and then woke up with a mouthful of drool? I am going to say that was Jaybird, Virginia.
Yeah, I'm going to say Jaybird as well. I could see him and his new girl, Honey Face, all snuggled up watching cartoons together. Their sweet, innocent love.
Okay. Are we correct on that one?
Who's the bird? Yes.
Okay.
And Honey Face was there, right?
She was. We're watching Lion King.
I knew it.
Who accidentally walked into a Publix employee? I'm going to go Bird on that one, too. What do you think, Virginia?
Yes, I've seen him walk into people before. It's pretty funny.
He gets mesmerized by the things on the shelf. Forgets where he is. Are we correct on that one?
Not this time.
That was Baby Lachlan.
What happened?
I took him out of the cart. Sometimes you put him in that cart and you push him around. He was getting restless, so I just set him down. But the minute I set him down, he ran and turned right into an employee. I was like, this is why we can't. You got to be in the cart.
This is why we have rules around here.
Mm-hmm. Who fell off a mechanical animal after trying to get on it?
That's the bird.
Okay. You did that?
Yeah, you know, one of them little roundabout. It wasn't even me going around; it's me trying to get on it, and I kind of slipped and fell right off that thing. And no, I wasn't drunkish.
That's the lie.
And then who got caught by a neighbor barking at their barking dog through their fence?
Ooh, I've done that. I've done it at your house, Jay Bird.
You barked at the neighbor's
I
dog?
barked at his neighbor's barking dog because the dog, it sounds like it needs to be barked at. This
Okay.
dog is just out of line.
I wasn't trying to be out of line. What was your guess, Kevin?
I'm going to go Bird now.
I was doing yard work, and there was this dog barking, and I was just trying to be friendly, barking back, and I trying to communicate with it, but I'm on all fours going, ruff, 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 just trying to be friendly.
Yeah.
Then I look over across the street. My neighbor is just looking at me like, what the hell is this guy doing? Because it's not my dog, and I'm on all four barking at a dog in my front yard.
You've got to be such a topic of conversation. When that guy goes back in his house to his wife, he's like, honey, you are not going to believe what that goofy Jay Bird is doing now.
And then she goes, yeah, well.
If I lived across the street from Bird, I would just put a chair down in my driveway and sit there all day long and just watch.
You get a security camera, but you point it at his house.
Right.
So you can just watch him like a reality show.
All day long. All right, well, there you go. That is Who Did It between Bird and Lachlan. In just a couple of minutes, we got some suggestions here for Songs Time Forgot. It was a great song. You loved it, and then it just poof, disappears. 10 years later, maybe even longer, you're like, oh, that's right. I forgot about that song. We got some great suggestions. Are these songs we should bring back or not? We'll discuss coming up.
97.9 WRMF. We are everywhere. Stream us from your computer at WRMF.com. Get our app for your smart device or just listen on your smart speaker. Enable the 97.9 WRMF skill and then say, play 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic a service of Schumacher Auto Group. Come join the family. Visit them at SchumacherAuto.com. Florida's Turnpike northbound, you have a disabled vehicle to look out for on Boynton Beach Boulevard. The right shoulder is blocked. This traffic a service of Massage Envy. From the Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Treat yourself to a Massage Envy customized facial because being confident in your own skin is a beautiful thing. Schedule an appointment with a Massage Envy experienced esthetician today. They'll help you grow your glow. MassageEnvy.com, hiring estheticians and massage therapists.
We finally switched to T-Mobile because with them, we can be connected here and there.
Let's watch a movie.
And we have Netflix included to enjoy our favorite shows and movies.
¿Qué tal está? Bacanísima, pero ya la vi.
Now the hard part is getting them to agree on a movie.
Switch today and get a Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus with Galaxy AI. Plus, your plan price is guaranteed for 5 years. Save today, guaranteed for tomorrow. Visit a store, T-Mobile.com, or call 1-800-T-Mobile. 1-800-T-Mobile. Guaranteed smoking price of talk, tax, and data. Exclusions like taxes and fees apply. See exclusions and details at T-Mobile.com. Receive Netflix standard with ads on us with qualifying plans.
Who lays the papers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, you know it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
Summer is almost here, and that means a lot of time out at your pool deck or on your back patio, barbecuing. Hey, it's Virginia. If you're thinking about a paver upgrade for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, get your texting fingers ready now. Deck and Drive is giving away another $15,000 paver giveaway. If you text the word upgrade to 909090 right now, you're automatically entered to win up to $15,000 in brand new pavers for your pool deck, your patio, or your driveway, courtesy of Deck and Drive. No purchase necessary. It's free and easy to enter. Just text upgrade to 909090. That's UPGRADE to 909090 for your chance to win up to $15,000 in new pavers for your pool deck, driveway, patio. It's all courtesy of my friends at Deck and Drive. Text now.
Attention Florida drivers. If you get a text claiming you have outstanding toll payments, it could be a scam. The Florida Department of Transportation and SunPass urge you to protect yourself from fraud. Stop. Think. Don't click the link.
Mom and Dad seem different after a European-style holiday on MSC Cruises.
Call us Cloud and Yvette.
The ship had restaurants, shops, and nightlife.
La Galleria.
And of course, American touches like an aqua park and a sweets shop.
American je ne sais quoi.
Mom, you're from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, Kevin.
Book now and save up to 30% off, plus kids sale free.
MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
I'm Neil, founder of Clay Room. When I found ceramics, I realized my calling was to give others the space to be creative. So I set out to open my own studio. Having a Chase Ink card has allowed us to grow it and bring people together. Now we're molding a creative community.
With the Chase Ink Business Cash Card, you can earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials, so your business can go from here to possible. Chase for Business. Make more with yours. Real business owner compensated for their participation. Cards issued by J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC. Subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Change is always happening. It's part of life. And when it comes to music, change is all around us. Songs are rewritten. Classics are remixed. Bands and artists come and go. Even our taste in music changes. Here at Xfinity, we know there's still good in keeping some things the same. That's why we want to do our part with a 5-year price guarantee on our internet. It means no matter what changes, you get 5 years of the most reliable Wi-Fi with our best equipment included for a price that stays exactly the same. Surprised? Life is full of them. One internet price, 5 years, guaranteed. Learn more at xfinity.com/deals. Restrictions apply. New residential customers only. Taxes and fees extra and subject to change. Most reliable Wi-Fi based on Open Signal Awards USA. Fixed Broadband Experience Report, August 2024.
Here's another reason to try the bus, the train, or any other type of public transportation. It's the Guaranteed Ride Home program. You can now get free Uber rides home from work if you regularly take public transportation or even carpool to work. That's right, free Uber rides home. And there's no cost to sign up. Just visit guaranteedridehome.org to register. That's guaranteedridehome.org. Guaranteedridehome.org. Operated by South Florida Commuter Services, a program of the Florida Department of Transportation.
When it comes to anti-aging, my friends at Begin Anew are so good. They know everything about the anti-aging stuff, and all of their specials going on this month are incredible. That Cool Peel, I've tried it. I love it. All the benefits of traditional resurfacing with the CO2 lasers without all that pain and downtime. It's amazing. At Begin Anew, they have the NAD. I am so excited. I'm actually going there this afternoon to learn all about it. Do what I'm doing today. Get your total optimal wellness check. Do the blood work. Get back all the results. They give me like 16 pages of information on my blood work, hormones, vitamins, nutrients, food sensitivities, organ function. They cover everything. And it's just $149 with your qualifying insurance. If you're looking to lose the weight, they have those products. The semaglutide and the tirzepatide, they've got it all. All you need to do is decide you want to look better and feel better. Go to beginanewmed.com today.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the Hgreg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Never worry about overpaying for your car again. Visit hgreg.com in West Palm Beach today and discover how easy it is to get into the car of your dreams. Stop by today to explore how you can upgrade your car without increasing your payments. Visit hgreg.com or visit us in West Palm Beach. Save more. Drive happy.
South Florida weather this morning. Another hot day ahead of us. An extreme UV index. We'll be seeing partly cloudy skies. Today's high temperatures in the mid to high 90s.
Snyder has landed in South Florida with top-rated AC expertise just in time to beat the South Florida heat. Ready for a shocking twist? Snyder's also got plumbing and electrical expertise. That's right. When you need a home hero, Snyder's a full-service, one-stop shop ready to answer any call.
Road trip? Let's go. But first, drive into Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where our trained technicians only pour premium Valvoline oil for a quick and easy stay-in-your-car oil change. Go to VIOC.com for money-saving coupons.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
Oh, I know you're all waiting. Yeah, that's right. Time for some money. Talking about $1,000 that you can pick up right now. What you want to do is take the code word NICKEL, 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 Put it into the 97.9 WRMF app or go to WRMF.com and you're qualified for $1,000. But you're also qualified for the big grand prize, a $5,000 New York City fantasy shopping spree where we do the airfare and the hotel for you. So go ahead and take that code word nickel and be like Luke Southam of Lake Worth Beach who picked up $1,000 yesterday. Let's make it you today. Got code words every single hour going all the way up until midnight right here at 97.9 WRMF. So what is a song that you once used to love? It was pretty big at the time, and now you no longer hear it anywhere. It's kind of cool now. In fact, you go into a lot of different bars. That's where I hear these is they'll play some of those satellite feeds that are like, it's music of the 2000s. I'm like, oh, man, what a song. I forgot about this. Such a great little tune. And people now put some of these songs on our radar. Because what I like doing is I like finding a song that I knew that I forgot about and putting in a playlist so I can start listening to it again. Because there's so much great music. Now, this is a song you would think, okay, everybody is going to remember this. But Dale said it's been a long time since I've really seen this song. And 23 years ago, it was a huge tune for Outkast. And it does pop up every now and then. But if you forgot about it, this might be one to add to a playlist. I feel too often all we remember is Hey Ya. That is all over the place still.
You're
Hey Ya.
right. Hey Ya is, but I still do hear that. That one's still out there.
It does a little bit. It does a little bit. It doesn't get quite the shine, but it does pop up from time to time. One that I heard just a couple of days ago over the weekend, I was out and I was like, I forgot about this. I think Virginia and I even had a coordinated finger dance to go along with the Venga Boys.
We did.
We like to party.
Remember that? That's right.
Okay, so this was during your very heavy drug phase.
Yeah. I probably had frosted tips. I was wearing disco shirts.
That frost was cocaine.
Yeah. My hair was frosted with disco dust.
Well, I mean, what's Kevin and Virginia do? I don't know. They're doing some weird finger dance in the corner of the bar.
Yep. Cocaine works, kids. A couple other suggestions here. Do you remember Sean Paul getting together with David Guetta to do a song called Mad Love?
No.
I don't know if I remember this tune that Rachel had suggested for us. Okay. You know what? Sean Paul quietly has a lot of really good songs.
I do not remember that.
You don't remember Mad Love?
No.
I don't know how much I remember it, but that's not a bad little tune. I'm okay with that.
I just remember da-da-da-da.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a lot of songs I think kind of bled together.
Yes.
Yeah.
This kind of got a little bit of the same style, but they're all pretty good. We've got a suggestion here from Rita. Do you remember an artist named Samantha Mumba? She would, in fact, she would be in that one-hit wonder category. She had one tune. It was called Gotta Tell You. Is this song familiar to you? Yep, I remember that tune. That was a good little song.
That was a good song.
Mm-hmm. And do you remember this song? I remember WRMF was playing this when we first started on this radio station. Do you remember Mr. Probs? P-R-O-B-Z?
No.
In fact, I think it's going to be a one-hit wonder as well. The song was called Waves. Tell me if this sounds familiar to you.
Slowly drifting away, wave after wave, wave after wave. Slowly drifting, and it feels like I'm drowning, pulling against the stream.
Does that ring a bell to you at all?
Yeah.
Yes.
We first got here, it was a whirlwind. I can't remember much. I feel like you never even heard that song in my life.
We're having waves of amnesia.
Yeah. I do not remember that.
Yeah, it was big for a hot minute, and then it just disappeared, and it's gone. That'd be a good little tune for a Saturday morning kind of chill playlist.
I don't hate that song.
Yeah, it's called Waves. Mr. Probs is the name of it. I think that would probably be another one-hit wonder because that was, over 10 years ago?
Yep.
I don't think he's cranking out the hits these days.
But that wasn't one-hit wonders. That was just songs people had forgotten, right? Times forgotten.
Yeah, but I think that's his only hit that he has, so you can put him in two categories. We forgot your one hit. Sorry, dude. All right, got any suggestions for us? Love to see what you got. Mail at kvjshow.com, mail at kvjshow.com. I don't know, dude. This could be trouble. This guy wants to know if he's going to be a jerk if he doesn't listen to his girlfriend's dad. He didn't get the blessing to marry the daughter. Is he a jerk if he doesn't listen? We'll talk about it next.
I feel like I've been locked up tight for a century of lonely nights, waiting for someone to release me. You're licking your lips and blowing kisses my way, but that don't mean I'm gonna give it away, baby, baby, baby. Oh, my body's saying let's go, but my heart is saying no. If you wanna be with me, baby, there's a price to pay. I'm a genie in a bottle. You gotta rub me the right way. If you wanna be with me, I can make your wish come true. You gotta make a big impression. You gotta like what you do. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. You gotta rub me the right way, honey. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Come on and music's playing and the lights down low. Just one more dance and then we're good to go. Waiting for someone who needs me. Hormones racing at the speed of light, but that don't mean it's gotta be tonight, baby, 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 baby. My body's saying let's go, but my heart's saying no. If you wanna be with me, baby, there's a price to pay. I'm a genie in a bottle. You gotta rub me the right way. If you wanna be with me, I can make your wish come true. Just come and set me free, baby, and I'll be with you. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. You gotta rub me the right way, honey. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Come on and let me out. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Gotta rub me the right way, honey. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Come on and let me out. My body's saying let's go, but my heart is saying no, no. If you wanna be with me, baby, there's a price to pay. I'm a genie in a bottle. If you wanna be with me, I can make your wish come true. You gotta make a big impression. You gotta like what you do. If you wanna be with me, baby, there's a price to pay. I'm a genie in a bottle. You gotta rub me the right way. If you wanna be with me, I can make your wish come true. Just come and set me free, baby, and I'll be with you. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. Come on and let me out.
All of these people in my life acting berserk. I'm feeling all pissed off and hurt. I need to know if I am the jerk. Oh, am I the jerk? Oh.
Okay, is he going to be a jerk if he goes on ahead and marries the daughter even without the dad's blessing? It says in the email here, I've been dating my girlfriend for nearly a year now, and things between us are great. We've talked seriously about marriage, and she's fully on board, even eager to move forward. When I recently went to ask her father for his blessing, it didn't go well. He flat out told me, no, you do not have my blessing.
Oh.
His main issue is that I didn't go to college, I don't have a solid career path yet, and I couldn't give him a straight answer when he asked what my credit score was. Which fair, I should have been more prepared going into this. I just didn't think it was going to be like an interview. He then ended the conversation by telling me to come back and ask him again when I'm making six figures. I understand where he's coming from to some extent. He wants to make sure his daughter is taken care of, and I respect that. But at the same time, I felt like he didn't care about how much I love her or how seriously I take this. My girlfriend thinks we should just go on ahead and get married anyway and ignore her dad's opinion. But I'm hesitating. I don't want to start our life together in a way that drives a wedge between her and her family or makes me look like I disrespected her father. Would I be a jerk for marrying this guy's daughter anyway? I mean, getting a blessing is just a courtesy and is kind of outdated, right?
I don't know. I mean, I would hit the brakes if I were you. Why are you in such a big hurry to get married? If the dad's right and you don't have your S-bomb together yet, then maybe it's a good idea for you personally. Nothing to do with her, nothing to do with her dad. Like, don't you want to get your act together and your career path and your life before you start adding expenses to a bill you already can't pay?
No, but love, Virginia, that's the...
Why can't you guys live together and take it from there? Why can't you do that and not get engaged just yet until you get your ducks in a row and figure out what you want to do with your life?
I'm a fan of that because to me, if you basically spit in the father's face, which you will, I'm not sure he'll ever get over that.
No, because you're going to put a wedge between him and his daughter, and he is not going to take kindly to that because she's obviously already saying, we should get married anyway and do it behind my dad's back. I mean, that will make you the bad guy. He's not going to turn on his daughter. He's going to turn on you.
Would you say most people or women or who's ever getting, that's going to be proposed to, do you think most love it when they ask permission of the parents? But you don't tell them you're doing it. You call up the Kevin Ralston, you call up the Queen and say, hey, I want to marry your daughter, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Would you guys like that? And you think most parents would like it? And do you think the fiance potentially would like that?
I would like it. If somebody's going to marry my daughter, I would like if they would do that. I know it's old school, it's old fashioned. They don't need my permission, but it lays down a level of respect. And
we are old fashioned.
Yeah. and look, it's a thing. I was at a wedding a couple of weeks ago and I saw the dad giving the daughter away and it just, kind of hit me that, wow, I mean, if this ever happens, I would really struggle with that. And I know my dad talking about when he married my mom, just, my mom's father, my grandfather, he looked miserable. He really took it hard. I was like, I could see that. It's a big thing. If you are a girl dad, I think when someone is taking your baby girl from you, I think it would be gut-wrenching. I haven't gone through it, but I put myself in that place. So to know that I'm handing her off to somebody that I trust implicitly and I respect would be a big deal. If it's somebody I don't like and don't respect, I am really going to hate that guy.
I think that's where the tough part is. But if you feel in your heart, you know that your kid's with a good partner, and you feel good in your heart. And I'm with y'all. If I had a kid or I had a daughter, and the guy came up to me and my wife or my girlfriend or whatever and said, "Hey, I love your daughter. I want to marry her," I would think that would tickle my heart. I would think that's very respectful.
Of course.
Not everyone's got great relationships with their parents, and I don't know if it would have worked for everybody, but I know that I would love that.
It's a good move. Now, he laid down some standards that maybe financially this guy will never clear, and if you get to another year or so in the relationship, maybe she goes to her dad and says, look, life to me is more about money. This guy really loves me. He cares for me. You've laid down some financial thresholds for him to cover, and he may not get over that bar. But it doesn't mean we shouldn't be married. He'll still take care of me. He'll find a way and protect me. And I think that's ultimately what a dad wants to hear. Right now doing it, I think you would rock the boat and you will have a tumultuous time with this dad if you go against him and spite him and marry his daughter, even when he says, you don't have my blessing.
And instead of spiting him, look at his words as something that you can reach for a goal based on what he wants you to do. Like, all these things are great for you. And if you do what the dad is asking you to do, you will have a happier life.
Yep.
If you get your career path settled, if you work on getting your credit score up, if you work on making more money and feeling like you are more productive and can take care of his daughter better, you're just bettering yourself.
Now, this person wants to know if they are a jerk for going to their ex's favorite restaurant. It says in their email, I am recently divorced and I just got back into the dating game. My date took me to a restaurant that I used to go to with my husband. Didn't really bother me. Didn't mean that much. It was his choice because it is also his favorite restaurant. Well, as we walk in, of course, I see my husband. He's sitting at the bar eating alone. And my ex and I, we make eye contact with him. We didn't really acknowledge each other, but later I get a text from my ex asking why I would have the gall to bring a date to his favorite restaurant. Look, I said it wasn't my choice. It was his choice. Didn't do it on purpose. I promise you. He told me to, at least of everything you've taken from me, give me my restaurant. And he wanted me to promise that I would never, ever go back to this place again. But the guy I went on the date with also loves that restaurant, and I want to see this guy again. So would it be weird to tell this new guy that I can never go to a restaurant that he loves too? Would I be a jerk if I ignored my ex and still went back there for another dinner with the new guy?
I think you're a jerk if you ignore your new partner. The ex is in the past, and the ex doesn't own stake in that restaurant.
But that being said, you guys just went. Like, tell your new man, let's switch it up and go to different places. You don't have to say anything about your ex. In fact, I would encourage you not to make this about your ex. But just tell the new guy you're dating that, hey, we just went to XYZ restaurant. Can we go someplace different? Can we switch it up a little bit? I don't want to go back to the same place over and over.
Look, you get to eat where you want. You didn't know he was going to be there. You did nothing wrong. He doesn't own that restaurant. And Virginia's right. You don't always have to go to that restaurant, but you don't have to make a big deal about how it's your ex. But you're allowed to go to that restaurant. Your ex doesn't claim that thing, especially because your new mate loves that restaurant too. So why does he get to not go? Because your ex is all butthurt? Nah, sorry.
Rachel in the KBJ TV chat says, go eat where you want. Text your ex to let him know the next time you're going to be there if you want to hashtag be cool, but otherwise you don't owe him that.
You don't even owe him a text message. He's your ex.
But if you don't love the restaurant, you should say, okay, now bring me someplace that I love.
There's a way to do this to where it doesn't have to be dramatic, but the ex requesting his ex not to go into that restaurant's absurd.
But you're better off not telling your new guy that you and your old guy are communicating about this restaurant.
I wouldn't communicate with the ex.
Don't bring it up. Don't bring it up to the new guy.
When you're with somebody and you start talking with the ex, that's where trouble starts.
Absolutely. No, you're right. Just go on and live your life. Let him live his life. You are going to probably run into each other from time to time. It just so happens that South Florida is a lot smaller sometimes than you might think.
Well, so what happens if you go into a cookie shop that, oh, man, my ex, this is my favorite cookie shop.
Right.
Oh, please do not go to my favorite cookie shop because I can't handle it. Find another cookie shop. No, that's not how this works.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you don't own a place. It's not his restaurant.
Oh,
so
I see
go
why
eat
y'all
where you want.
See why y'all broke up.
All right. Want to know if you are a jerk after somebody accuses you of being one? We'll give you the honest reading. Just send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, I kind of can't believe it, but I guess I should have been ready for it. Tory Lanez, he's the one that shot Megan Thee Stallion in the foot. He is now saying there's new evidence, and he is quietly putting together an army of people that are harassing her and really giving her a lot of grief every day. The nerve of this man. We'll get into it coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic a service of Schumacher Auto Group. Come join the family. Visit them at SchumacherAuto.com. Florida's Turnpike northbound, you have a disabled vehicle to look out for on Boynton Beach Boulevard. The right shoulder is blocked. This traffic a service of Massage Envy. From the Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Show the world your natural radiance with a customized facial at Massage Envy. Their estheticians are armed with an array of professional products to customize your facial session. Massage Envy's expert facials and advanced skincare will have that face in the mirror smiling back at you. MassageEnvy.com, hiring estheticians and massage therapists.
Who lays the pavers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, you know it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
Summer is almost here, and that means a lot of time out at your pool deck or on your back patio, barbecuing. Hey, it's Virginia. If you're thinking about a paver upgrade for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, get your texting fingers ready now. Deck and Drive is giving away another $15,000 paver giveaway. If you text the word upgrade to 909090 right now, you're automatically entered to win up to $15,000 in brand new pavers for your pool deck, your patio, or your driveway, courtesy of Deck and Drive. No purchase necessary. It's free and easy to enter. Just text upgrade to 909090. That's UPGRADE to 909090 for your chance to win up to $15,000 in new pavers for your pool deck, driveway, patio. It's all courtesy of my friends at Deck and Drive. Text now.
Attention Florida drivers. If you get a text claiming you have an outstanding toll payment, it could be part of a nationwide scam attempt. To protect yourself from fraud, the Florida Department of Transportation and SunPass urge you not to click on any links sent via text message about toll payments. Always monitor your toll activity directly on the official SunPass website. You can avoid being the victim of a scam. Stop. Think. Don't click the link.
Julie Haft here for Air Around the Clock. If your wife is hot, give us a call at 954-FIX-MY-AC and get a brand new American Standard heating and air conditioning unit. That's 954-FIX-MY-AC or visit us at atcair.com.
Everyone has a fave Wendy's Frosty flavor. And when you're choosing from chocolate or vanilla, it's not that hard. But now, there's all new Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. So try picking your fave from Oreo Brownie Fusion, Pop-Tarts Strawberry Fusion, Strawberry Swirl, Brownie Batter Swirl, Caramel Swirl, and Caramel Crunch Fusion. Not so easy now, huh? For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
Participating U.S. Wendy's. Hours may vary by location. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group. Pop-Tarts is a trademark of Kellogg North America Co., LLC. Used with permission.
Well, if you're like me and you love oysters, this is exciting. It's Dollar Oyster Night tonight at Seminole Reef Grill. They do it right. Dollar oysters all night long. We love it. Seminole Reef Grill has a little bit of everything, too. Maybe you're not into oysters. They've got fantastic salads and soups and pasta. They've got a full, amazing sushi bar at Seminole Reef Grill. And I love that it's a scratch kitchen. They make everything from scratch. The freshest in local fish, house-made desserts, including that homemade ice cream that is to die for. So delicious, so elevated. Go see for yourself right there on US 1 in Palm Beach Gardens, just north of PGA. It's Key West casual meets Palm Beach elegance. You're going to love the vibe at Seminole Reef Grill.
Hey, what's up? It's Megan. True confession. I eat Chipotle at least twice a week. Sometimes I just simply can't function without my burrito bowl. That's why I'm so excited about the new Chipotle honey chicken. I just tried it for the first time and it is so delicious. I literally said out loud, OMG. A little bit of heat balanced with a touch of sweet. It is the perfect combination. You can tell they use real ingredients because their Chipotle honey chicken tastes so fresh. New Chipotle honey chicken is only here for a limited time. Order however you'd like at your Chipotle restaurant on the Chipotle app or Chipotle.com.
Did you know even the smallest increase in mortgage rates can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your loan? Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. It's true, even a 0.25% change in rate can cost you thousands of dollars over the life of your mortgage. But with Third Federal's new Early Rate Lock, you don't have to take chances. Early Rate Lock is the only pre-approval that locks in your rate at pre-approval, even before you find a house. Plus, we're so confident that our rates are the lowest, if you find a lower rate, we'll beat it or give you $1,000. And now through May 31st, get pre-approved with Third Federal and we'll pay all of your closing costs. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today.
Right now with Third Federal, even before you find a home, lock in 6.625%, APR 6.685% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down per $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. Zero closing costs on low-cost loans only. See conditions for lowest rate guarantee at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
Looking for a school that prepares your child for college, career, and life? Families in your neighborhood are choosing Bridge Prep Academy Palm Beach for their K-6 education. Here are 3 reasons why you should too. Their rigorous academic model challenges students to excel. Bridge Prep Academy's dual language Spanish immersion program builds bilingual skills for the real world. And lastly, they prioritize safety with secure campuses and emotional support. Now enrolling grades K through 6 for fall 2025. Apply today at bridgeprepacademy.com/apply.
Another checkup? Why are so many people getting new puppies?
Dr. Kim's veterinary office is littered with cuteness.
We are booked solid for weeks, but who can say no to a puppy, right? Oh, who's a good boy?
She needs to find extra vet techs to get those pups some extra love.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, candidates can find it easier, so you can hire easier. Redeem your $75 credit at Indeed.com/credit. Terms and conditions apply.
Precision Door, a name you can trust.
I saw my neighbor the other day had called the team from Precision Garage Door Services because they are the best. I love the fact that they always arrive in precision-wrapped vehicles, so you know it's them for safety. Plus, they send you a text with their photograph before they arrive so you know what they look like. I love that. Why settle for better when you can have the best? Trust the team that has done all the work on my garage door. I love everything they've done. You can schedule your appointment right now, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Just go online, flgaragedoor.com for Precision Garage Door Services.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Hope you're off to a great start. We're going to see daytime highs today in the lower 90s. It'll feel like about 100, so expect about 92, 93. And then hotter still tomorrow. That trend is in operation all week long. I'm WPBF 25 First Warning meteorologist Sandra Shaw.
From the all-new state-of-the-art Greenway Kia studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is 87.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, I don't really know how the court is going to let him continue to get away with this, but have you seen all the stuff with Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion? So there are a lot of people, and I mean a lot, that are harassing Megan Thee Stallion on a regular basis. And they are saying that Tory Lanez never even shot her, that she did him dirty, that she had him wrongfully convicted. I mean, there are people that really do believe that, despite the fact that a court of law in L.A. ruled that he was guilty and now has to serve 10 years for shooting Megan in the foot. Like that, he was convicted. Mm-hmm. Now he is claiming through his lawyers that he has new evidence that proves without a shadow of a doubt, according to him and his lawyers, that Megan's ex-best friend, Kelsey Harris, was actually the real shooter. And they are saying that we need to have a retrial. And they're kicking up all of these people online that continue to come for Megan and continue to harass her, threaten her. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I cannot believe that he has any fans, but he does, and they believe he is innocent, and they continue to come for Megan. It's just a hot mess.
Yeah, it is quite a story.
It's disgusting, actually, because the poor girl got shot in the foot, and now y'all are attacking her. It's gross.
You sound heated up. Do you want some water?
I do. I'm heated up, but that's from my hot flashes that I'm continually having throughout the morning. Gilbert Arenas went on the All the Smoke podcast and is talking details about that fiery crash that his son Elijah was in. So the kid was driving a Cybertruck, the Tesla Cybertruck, which a lot of people have said they have had problems with, that all of a sudden the car will just stop working. He said his son was driving the car, going the speed limit, when all of a sudden the steering wheel went limp. And then he drove into a fire hydrant, then drove into a tree. Then the car caught on fire. Elijah had to jump out of the flaming vehicle. He's lucky he didn't die in that car. But I think this is really important because when you deal with a new car, these Tesla trucks, these Cybertrucks, they're new. They need to be looked at when the recalls come down. You need to take your car in for the recall because any kind of new model is going to have bugs in it. There's going to be things that go wrong in it. So I would just say anybody who's got a Cybertruck, please make sure you're up on your recall.
I have a stupid question. What's the difference between that car and the car you have, which is electric?
So the Cybertruck is it looks like a spaceship.
I know what they look like.
It's so big. And there have been a lot of people that have claimed that things like the steering wheel goes limp or the gas pedal or the brake went limp. The things you need to not go limp, I've heard people complaining about. I had a recall with my electric car. As soon as they told me there was a recall, I brought it right back in very quickly because these are new vehicles. You do not want to take any chances with a factory recall and being out on the road when your steering wheel or your brake goes limp.
Okay, so yours and that one is different then.
They are different because they're made by a different manufacturer. So that's a Tesla. Mine is a Kia. But they're all going to have recalls. When you get a recall, please bring your vehicle in and make sure it's up to date. You do not want to be in a situation where your stuff goes limp.
No, that would be kind of unnerving.
I'm old school. I still like to kind of take my door handle, the knob, and just kind of lock and just open it manually.
Yeah, you like to have that handle and roll your window down?
I do. Reach across, let somebody in.
Mm-hmm.
I really could see you ignoring weeks and weeks and weeks of recalls.
I won't do. I don't even know how to open a Tesla. I get yelled at all the time. Kevin, the door handle that would open a door looks like a door handle. It's not. It's how you roll down the window for some reason.
I know.
And how you roll down the window is how you open the door. What are you doing to me? I mean, good gosh.
You literally cannot teach an old dog new tricks.
Kevin, in my defense, have you been in one of these Teslas?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
I am not going. This has nothing to do with politics. This has to do with confusion. I have been yelled at several times. Don't open a Tesla like that.
All right, simmer down, Grandpa. You're going to give yourself a stroke.
I know.
And finally here, I don't know if you saw the other night when the Panthers beat the Maple Leafs in Game 7, Drake had $1 million on his hometown team, the Toronto Maple Leafs. So he lost that $1 million bet. And now I guess he is blaming Justin Bieber. He said because Justin Bieber attended the game and doesn't really go to a lot of Toronto Maple Leafs game. He's like, it's the Bieber curse. That's the reason I lost $1 million. But don't feel bad
Blame
for
it
him.
on Biebs.
Doesn't he endorse one of those gambling sites? And part of his money that he gets as an endorsement is money to bet. And it's
He's smart.
house money.
Okay.
It's like
He's
house
not really
money.
losing out of his own pocket.
I don't know how much of it is house money and how much of it is his money, but they did talk about that last hockey season, that he was playing with at least some house money. So don't feel too bad for Drake.
Let me know if you guys want some action on this old Panther game. You guys in?
I put action on the horse races this weekend, lost every penny. Then I went downstairs at Seminole Hard Rock and played the slots, lost every penny. I'm good.
Look, Virginia, every gambler goes through their slump. You just got to get back on top and taste that win again.
I'm good. I know when to tap out.
Okay.
I'm on a losing streak.
You know when to fold them?
I am folding all the way, Kevin. And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Okay, coming up here in a couple minutes, it is time to play another fun round of a game we call Do It, Bitch.
No!
It's me and the Bird today going up against Virginian producer Denny's.
Can we make some history today, please?
Let's do it. Let's just crush them.
Who's doing what?
We have got you and me being the responder today, Virginia.
No.
Jaybird and Denny's are the gambler.
I'm terrible at gambling.
You're not good at responding either.
Who's going to blow it worse? We're going to find out and Do It, Bitch, coming up next.
I know you wanted me to stay, but I can't ignore the crazy visions of me in LA. I heard that there's a special place where boys and girls can all be queens every single day. I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee. If Santa Monica, I swear it's calling me. Won't make my mama proud, it's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl, I know she's gonna scream. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh mama, I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club. I'm up and jaws are on the floor. Lovers in the bathroom and a line outside the door. Black lights and a mirror disco ball. Every night's another reason why I left it all. I think my wicked dreams are here from Tennessee. Oh, Santa Monica, you've been too good to me. Won't make my mama proud, it's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl, I know she's gonna scream. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh mama, I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club. Don't think I've left you all behind. Still love you in Tennessee, you're always on my mind. And mama, every Saturday I can hear your southern drawl 1,000 miles away, saying, God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh mama, I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Pink Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing
Cause here's the sitch. It's time for another round of do it, bitch. 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 Do it. Do it. Do it, bitch. Do it, bitch.
All right, here we go. It is myself and the Bird today, taking on Virginia and producer Denny's. The gamblers are Jaybird and Denny's, and their job is to know how much of a certain topic myself and Virginia can get in 10 seconds. So,
Question.
Yes.
How are you feeling mentally today?
Same as I always do. Not good.
Tired, beat down,
Yep.
depressed. What
That's
else
it.
you need?
The usual.
Depressed.
Yep.
Barely hanging on.
Yep. So another day. All right, Denny's has got our topics here for us today. What is the first one that we're doing, producer Denny's?
All right, first one would be tools you find in a toolbox.
Oh.
Tools you find in a toolbox. Okay, Jaybird, how many do you think that I could name in 10 seconds?
Oh, they used to call you Hammer Kev.
Yeah, still do.
Let's go with 5.
Gonna go with 5. Okay. Denny's, what do you think with Virginia?
I think Virginia can get 6.
She can go 6. Okay, Jaybird?
7.
Okay. Denny's?
7. I'll say do it, Kev.
Okay. 7. It's tools you would find in a toolbox is what I am aiming for here. Okay. All right. Let's go hammer, screwdriver, wrench, tape measure, level, sander, mixer, scrub brush, bench press.
Bench press.
Just trying to say things.
I'd say with scrub brush. I'd put that in there. There'd be a tool in there. That would
Okay.
put him at 7.
Okay.
Do you feel good about this?
Mixer?
I did not accept mixer or
No, I wouldn't either.
bench press.
No, but I wish we had some mixers.
Ooh. That'd be lovely.
We got some the hard stuff. We got the sugar tea.
Fireball on a Monday. Oh, that's
Moonshine.
That's even
Moonshine.
worse.
Even stronger.
Moonshine on a Monday.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Dude, do you even know where you are?
I'm back. I'm back, baby. Don't you lose faith in me, Kevin.
Wow. That's quite an exchange.
It's gonna make the. It's gonna be the top.
It could be in there.
Yeah, top
It could
5.
make it. We'll see how
worst
it
of
goes.
the week.
Could be. Okay, even with the misses, did I get it?
Yeah, I'd say with scrub brush, that'd be put him at 7.
Come on, Denny's, don't roll over so quick.
Yeah, just
No, well,
what a fair game.
The chat room is the jury, so if they don't think it's right,
Okay.
Mixer and scrub brush. All
So yeah, I
right.
didn't count mixer.
Okay.
I didn't count mixer or bench
What are they
press.
saying?
you seeing any controversy, Kevin?
Scrub
I don't know. I'm not going
brush?
to check it because it's going against me. So I'm going to take the point. Why would I check for them to say it doesn't count? If you guys are going to check, I'm going to take the point. Y'all want to go against me? You check.
We're too tired to fight.
Okay.
Fight's gone.
The fight's gone,
right.
Kevin.
Okay, what is the next topic, Denny's?
This would be types of crimes. Different crimes you could commit.
Ooh, okay. Different crimes you can commit. Denny's, how many can Virginia name in 10 seconds?
I looked it up. There are so many crimes that can be committed. I'll have to kick this one off at 6.
6. Okay, Bird, what about me?
Oh, crime dog Ralston can do 7.
7. Okay, Denny's, what do you want to do with that? Raise or call?
There are so many. 7 crimes. 7 crimes. I'm going to have to raise it. There's just so many. I'm going to have to raise that one to 8.
Okay, going with 8. Jaybird?
She knows crimes.
Well, she commits a lot.
Just the one she
So,
does.
yeah,
she
I'm
can
not sure
list
she's
off.
aware she's committing crimes, but
Whatever.
I counted 3 already today.
Squeaky clean over here.
My legal eagle can do 9.
Okay, we're at 9 in 10 seconds on crimes.
I'll say do it, Kev.
You got this.
Okay. All right, got to do a lot over here today.
Sustain.
Okay.
Overruled.
Okay, 9 crimes, 10 seconds. Okay, speeding, loitering, murder, manslaughter, DUI, robbery, grand theft, kicking a baby, theft of a dog.
I mean, I don't know if kicking a baby and theft of a dog are the official.
Oh, you condone that, Denny's?
See? Mm-hmm.
I had him at 7.
I had him at 7 as well.
Okay, let's check the chat.
Oh, it's good to be Oz.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you forgot. It's the summer of Rig.
It is good to be king.
If they'll accept those. I don't know if those are official names.
Okay.
Kicking a baby.
All right.
Kicking a baby.
I do think it.
I
cool.
couldn't think of all the titles of whatever the crimes are, so you just got to go with.
Larceny, loitering.
Murder 1, murder 2, murder 3,
That's
murder.
what I was thinking. First degree murder, second degree murder, manslaughter.
Yeah, they're different crimes.
I didn't even think about that.
Manslaughter.
Yeah, he said
Don't yell at Kevin.
Hit and run.
All right, it is tied at 1 apiece. Okay. All right, what is the next topic, Denny's?
All right, this will be cooking utensils. Any utensil you can use for cooking.
Okay, Jaybird, how many can I name in 10 seconds?
Question: does it have to be considered in the culinary world as an instrument?
Yes.
Okay. Kevin can do 5.
Okay. Denny's?
Virginia
what about
does
Virginia?
cook a lot.
She cooks a lot.
5. I mean, there's just a lot of things in the kitchen to cook with.
I make it hot.
I'm going to have to raise it.
Okay.
5. I'm going to raise it to 7.
Gonna go to 7. Okay, Bird, what do you think? Raise or call that one?
Oh, you know what I want. Yeah, you know what I want. I want to raise it.
Okay.
To 8.
Gonna go to 8. Okay, Denny's.
8. I'd be raising Virginia to 9 cooking utensils. I'll say do it, Kev. I'm just making them work today.
I mean,
Kevin's like exhausted.
You guys could leave.
Kevin's doing it all. Kevin, she's a cook. There's no way she would have gotten them.
Okay.
I like how they're yelling at each other. This is good for
I'm
us,
not yelling at
Denny's.
anybody. I'm just trying
we're
to.
not. We're actually in a zen
It
state.
will give me time to focus. I can't think. I'm trying to get my mind logged in here. Okay, what is this? Kitchen utensils?
Kitchen utensils. And how many you got to do?
Got to do 9.
8. I got 8.
I think it's 8.
Why did it go to 9?
I would have to raise
No,
Virginia.
it's 9.
Can you let me host? It's 12. Huh? Hold on, I gotta take a second. You guys got me spun around
Your
here.
partner's got you
Oh my
spun.
God, I know where I am.
Me and Denny's have nothing to do with your pain. That is your boy.
Oh, wow.
You hired him.
I'm sorry.
Wow. Okay. All right, here we go. We're at 8 kitchen utensils in 10 seconds. Okay. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay. 8 and 10. All right. Knife, fork, spoon, spatula, tongs, whisk, broom, a knife, a butcher knife, a culinary fork, a ladle.
We took fork when you said it the first time. We took knife when you said it the first time. That has you at, I
But
think,
they're different. If there's murder 1, murder 2, murder 3, they're different kind of knives.
Because I did count butcher knife
Butcher
separate
knife,
from knife.
I guess is separate.
I didn't count kitchen fork or whatever that one was. It was like culinary fork or something.
What the hell is a culinary
I
fork?
thought I didn't.
Chefs, back me up.
Culinary fork.
I'm afraid to talk.
Did I get to 8?
I had 7, but we could go back and review the tape here. And just,
Okay.
We'll see.
Because that's a big point.
It is a big point, and we
Okay.
do like to argue.
Okay. All right. We're going to go check the score on that and see if that counts. We're tied at 1 apiece. It is the first 2, 3 here in Do It Bitch.
Afternoons with Danny and Megan.
Something I don't know how to stop on my Instagram because I follow a lot of dog accounts. And so the algorithm has started feeding me special needs dogs. Ones that are missing an eye or maybe part of its skull. And so I have to like every one of those pictures. And so it's giving me more of them.
It's not like the dog knows that you're not liking it.
But what if it does spiritually?
Danny and Megan, weekday afternoons 2 till 7 on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic a service of Schumacher Auto Group. Come join the family. Visit them at schumacherauto.com. I-95 north at Indiantown Road. Look for a disabled truck. The left shoulder is blocked. And a major accident still tying you up on I-95 north at 10th Ave. You're seeing stop-and-go traffic. The left shoulder is blocked. This traffic a service of Massage Envy. From the Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Treat yourself to a Massage Envy customized facial because being confident in your own skin is a beautiful thing. Schedule an appointment with a Massage Envy experienced esthetician today. They'll help you grow your glow. MassageEnvy.com, hiring estheticians and massage therapists.
At Massey Services, we know that no two lawns are the same. That's why we create a customized lawn care plan for whatever your landscape looks like. From season to season, our personalized treatments keep your lawn healthy and beautiful all year long. Personalized, because it is personal. We take as much pride in your lawn as you do. Schedule your free inspection today at MasseyServices.com. Massey Services. Expect more and get it.
At Racetrack, you'll find everything you need to get through the day ahead.
The morning hits hard when you get up early. You're obviously tired and looking surly.
Grab some made-in-store breakfast, freshly ground coffee, ice-cold drinks, delicious hot food, and snacks all in one stop.
The day is long and can feel like a grind, but you'll get fully stocked and everything will be fine.
Racetrack is here to keep you going.
An all-day haul to get you through.
Racetrack, whatever gets you going.
Mom and Dad seem different after a European-style holiday on MSC Cruises.
Call us Cloud and Yvette.
The ship had restaurants, shops, and nightlife.
Ah, La Galleria.
And of course, American touches, like an aqua park and a sweets shop.
American je ne sais quoi.
Mom, you're from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, Kevin.
Book now and save up to 30% off, plus kids sale free. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
No one knows when the next hurricane will hit. Your home's best defense is being prepared year-round with StormSmart. Act now to save your home from disaster. StormSmart has a proven track record of hurricane protection solutions that protect your home and your peace of mind. Since 1996, StormSmart has been Florida's leader in hurricane protection. Manufactured in Florida, we provide turnkey service and timely installation, giving our customers the ultimate protection. Are you ready? Call 855-61-SMART or go to stormsmart.com to schedule your free in-home consultation.
All right, check the date, mark it on your calendar, and imagine yourself being 10, 20, even 30 pounds lighter this time next month. Because you can. Many patients can lose up to 20 to 30 pounds in a month with Coastal Weight Loss Secret. It's Tracy. It happened for me, and I know it can happen for you. Coastal Weight Loss Secret is seriously so easy. Forget diets of the past or fads of the present. With Coastal Weight Loss Secret, you can lose weight, get healthy, get your energy back naturally, safely, and effectively. Yeah, I said naturally. I started Coastal Weight Loss Secret back in the olden days of 2023. Not only did I lose all that weight, 43 pounds in 3.5 months, because I love to say it, I have kept that weight off. I didn't exercise, I didn't count calories, I didn't do prepackaged meals, and absolutely no shots with Coastal Weight Loss Secret. So what are you waiting for? Call Dr. Zuckerman right now, 561-680-3090, and you can find out more online at coastalweightloss.secret.com.
I was talking to my friend the other day, and he was telling me what the city water did to his fish in his koi pond. The water had so much chemicals in it, it killed the fish. Yeah, this is our drinking water, okay? If you want to get the chemicals out of your water, like my friend is now going to do, my friend Jim is like, that's it. I'm calling Pure Wave Filtration. I can't lose any more fish. He loves his fish. Those are like pets. If it's going to kill fish, imagine what drinking this city water is doing to us and our children. Pure Wave Filtration wants to get your water 99.9% pure. They've done it at my home. I have the tanks. It's so easy. So clean. Every tap is now filtered. Tell them I sent you and get free installation in the entire month of May right now at purewayfiltration.com or call 269-PURE.
Hey, is your credit on life support? Take a deep breath. Listen up. Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach hosting a credit clinic at the dealership today and tomorrow. Yeah, it's Nick Rivers. Local bank representatives, they're going to be on site to grant special approval to consumers who meet certain minimum criteria. If you got a job bringing home $350 a week, the Credit Clinic at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach, they want to approve you so you can drive home in your new Kia today. Yeah, Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach hosting a Credit Clinic at the dealership today and tomorrow. If you have a job bringing home $350 a week, the Credit Clinic wants to approve you for a new Kia. What are you waiting for? Don't miss the Credit Clinic today and tomorrow at Greenway Kia of West Palm Beach. Call 800-NEW-KIAs, online, greenwaykiawestpalmbeach.com, and remember,
we want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
credit affects down payment and approval terms.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In office, West Palm Beach.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the Hgreg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
Tired of being told what you can't do? It's time to break free from limitations and seize the opportunity with Hgreg.com. We believe in saying yes. Visit Hgreg.com right now in West Palm Beach and get the car you want and the financing you need. Hgreg.com. Save more. Drive happy.
South Florida weather this morning. Another hot day ahead of us. An extreme UV index. We'll be seeing partly cloudy skies. Today's high temperatures in the mid to high 90s.
Snyder has landed in South Florida with top-rated AC expertise just in time to beat the South Florida heat. Ready for a shocking twist? Snyder's also got plumbing and electrical expertise. That's right. When you need a home hero, Snyder's a full-service one-stop shop ready to answer any call.
Road trip? Let's go. But first, drive into Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where our trained technicians only pour premium Valvoline oil for a quick and easy stay in your car oil change. Go to VIOC.com for money-saving coupons.
Injured in an accident? Visit Lytle Writers, Smith, Ivy, and Fronrath at foryourrights.com.
What you need to know on the KVJ Show.
All right, it's time for another code word, a shot at $1,000. All you have to do is take the word playlist, 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 and put it into the WRMF app or go to WRMF.com. And you could be picking up $1,000 and qualifying for a $5,000 New York City fantasy shopping spree where we take care of the airfare and hotel. Your code words happen 35 minutes after every hour all the way until midnight tonight. The more times you enter, the better your chances of winning. Okay, we have got another tight battle and do it bitch here today. It's myself and Jaybird going up against Virginia and producer Denny's. Bird and Denny's are the gamblers here today. As always, we've got the typical controversy on do points count or not. And we're just reviewing the tape to see if I got the last point or if it is going to go to Virginia and Denny's. And what did we come up with on that, Denny's?
It looks like you guys will get the point.
Aw, Denny's, what team are you on?
Even with the culinary fork, if we did not count that, you still crossed the number you needed. So,
well, the culinary fork is stupid. No, it's not real. All forks are culinary forks. Okay. Salad fork, dessert fork. We would have taken those. Cocktail fork.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, I don't think it matters.
It doesn't. I'm just still yelling.
Okay. All right, Denny's, this could be it. It's the first to three, best of five. We're up now 2-1. What is our next topic?
All right, the next one's going to be types of dance.
Types of dance?
Any type of dance.
Okay.
Kevin can do...
You don't get to go first.
Oh.
Okay.
Every time he talks, he has to pedal back.
I do.
Denny's, how many can Virginia name in 10 seconds?
I am going to start it off. I'm going to start it off at 6.
Going to start at 6. Okay, Jaybird, what do you want to do here?
7.
7. Okay. What do you want to do? Raise or call that, Denny's?
7. I'm going to raise types of dance to 9.
Okay. 9 types of dance in 10 seconds.
Do it, witch.
Okay. First time she's had to pull it off. She has done dancing competitions before. Let's see if she can do 9 and 10 starting now.
Ballet, jazz, tap, hip hop, salsa, waltzing, East Coast swing, West Coast swing, jitterbug.
Okay, she got right to 9 if you count East and West Coast swing.
They're both different dances.
Styles.
They're totally different style.
Then you got it. You got 9, and we're all tied up at 2 apiece. Next point is going to win it.
Wow.
Ooh-wee, look at this. What a barn burner. Okay.
She's sweaty.
That was good.
Denny's, come over here and fan me.
All right, Denny's, what is our 5th and final topic here in Do It Bitch?
All right, I intentionally picked this one in case we had a tiebreaker because I know you guys don't really know much about it. So I picked superheroes. It's one that
superheroes, okay.
neither of you guys excel at.
Ugh, that's a super stupid topic.
I wanted it to be fair. fair.
Superheroes?
You drinking?
No, you want to? You asking?
Okay, Jaybird, how many can I name in 10 seconds?
You can name 7.
7, okay. Denny's.
7. 7 superheroes. I feel like that'd be tough for Virginia. I'm gonna have to say do it, Kev.
That would be tough for Virginia. You called it right.
I didn't think it was gonna get raised so quick. I thought this was gonna be a dance. I thought there was gonna be a dance.
Okay, here we go. Batman, Batgirl, Superman, Supergirl, Robin, Aquaman. You've got the Wonder Twins. You've got Hawkman. You've got.
I'd have to double check on Wonder Twins and Hawkman.
Hawkman, I don't know of. I know Hawkeye.
I know Hawk-Tua girl.
Wonder Twins is 2.
Wonder
They're
Twins,
superheroes.
Wonder Twins is 2.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Denny's? Does Wonder Twins count? I don't know anything about this
And
topic.
Hawkman is a superhero.
Okay.
What would that give me? That would give me to.
You got
Yeah,
it.
you would have it if the Wonder Twins and the Hawkman.
I just never heard of Hawkman, but if
the name
Hawkman,
of several superheroes appearing in American comic books published by DC Comics.
oh, Hawkman, baby.
I'm more of a fan of Hawk-Tua, but all right, I guess we got to take it.
Okay. All right. So there you go. All right.
Comic book Kev at the end.
Hard-fought battle. I would have
Scratch
had
out a dub.
3.
Okay.
Would you?
Superman, Spider-Man, and Batman.
Okay.
I figured there'd be a Wonder Woman, Supergirl.
I wouldn't have thought of
The Hulk.
All right. Wow. Okay. Good heavens. Can I get that drink?
You want the moonshine? You had a rough go.
Oh, that was a lot. Definitely testing out my deodorant today. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes, that means that our punishment goes to Virginia and producer Denny's. What do they got to do? That's what we are going to find out coming up next here on the KVJ Show.
I want you to stay. Don't
Okay, it is punishment time here. Virginia and producer Danny's lost Do It Bitch. So they get the punishment here today. Denny's is whooping something up over there.
Oh, what is that, Denny's?
Oh, man. So on the menu today, we got the tapeworm shot.
The tapeworm
Oh,
shot?
with real live tapeworms?
That'd actually be desirable. Lose a little.
I could see this dumb show doing that with real live tapeworms.
So you at home can also make this horrible shot if you like. It is simply vodka, Tabasco sauce, and then you just squirt a bunch of mayonnaise in it to finish it off. And the spiraling of the mayonnaise is supposed to look like a tapeworm sitting in liquid.
Yeah, if you do it right, it really does look like a tapeworm.
Okay. Well, you can check it out on KVJ TV on YouTube to see what this thing looks like right now. Denny's is just putting in the finishing touch. The mayonnaise. And yeah, it does.
Tapeworm all the way.
Yeah. It looks like worms floating around in that clear vodka. There you go. All right.
Look at that.
Huh? Mayonnaise. Wow, that looks wild.
Looks like ramen noodle.
Yeah, it does look like you got worms in your shot glass there. Okay, looks delicious. All right, down the hatch.
Take it at one time.
Cheers, big ears.
All right, set them up. We'll knock them down.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
How you feeling about that? What is that? That's an interesting voice there.
Are you trying to mimic my voice?
God, that was awful.
You sounded like me.
Oh.
What did you think, Virginia?
I mean, it wasn't great, but I'm not a little bitch.
Okay. Are you calling Denny's a little bitch?
Kinda.
That Tabasco sauce is terrible. Oh, the mayonnaise is so gross.
Not really hitting well for you?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
You okay?
Yeah.
Bird's over there to comfort.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Gosh, what a terrible.
We should have played better.
Yeah.
It's on us.
The Wonder Twins got me. Hanna-Barbera
Wonder Twins.
Down.
There you go. It does every time.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Well, I thought this was rather interesting as we're hoping for some truth when it comes to the whole mystery of Jeffrey Epstein, who had his place on Palm Beach and was victimizing a lot of high school girls here. We're still waiting for the names of all the people who were partaking in the girls that Epstein was trafficking.
Right. We know the names of the victims, but we don't know the clients that paid money to see those girls and be with those girls.
And we also don't know that we believe that Epstein hung himself in that New York City jail cell.
Oh, we definitely don't believe that, Kevin.
Well, they talked to the FBI director, Kash Patel, and Dan Bongino, who is a Treasure Coast guy who is now working with the Secret Service. And they were grilling them on Fox News saying, okay, well, what do you guys think? Did Epstein really kill himself or not? And here is what they had to say. Kash Patel talking right here about the Epstein suicide.
You said Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide. People don't believe it.
Well, I mean, listen, they have a right to their opinion, but as someone who has worked as a public defender, as a prosecutor, who's been in that prison system, who's been in the Metropolitan Detention Center, who's been in segregated housing.
He doesn't believe that it was a suicide.
He doesn't, or he does?
Oh, he does believe it's a suicide.
He does believe
Yeah,
it's a
he does believe
suicide.
it's a suicide.
Well,
Yeah,
I
he doesn't
believe-
believe that it was any kind of murder.
I believe he's lying. And if he can believe what he wants, I can believe what I want.
Well, what I do find a little odd about this is a lot of people thought that with the change in the administration and so many jobs turning over that they were going to just, fling open the gates and let us come on in and see what was going on. But that wasn't the case.
So they're still protecting people that are still in power, in government, judges, legal people. That's all that's going on here.
Now, Pam Bondi has recently spoken and said that the names will come out. They're just trying to get all their ducks in a row, I guess, dotting all the proverbial I's and crossing the T's and all that kind of good stuff. And they don't want to get ahead of themselves, but they say they will be releasing it. But yeah, Kash Patel does believe that he did actually commit suicide.
The lizard people are never going to allow that list to come out. Some people believe that some politicians are lizard people.
I don't know what you're talking about for the lizard people, but
okay, all right.
I mean, I know they're pedophiles. Some of them are being protected right now. Pedophiles are being protected by the names not coming out. They might also be lizards and pedophiles.
Mm-hmm. I mean, of course, my lizard thing's a conspiracy. I get that on the record.
Look, nothing would surprise me anymore.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll see what happens. So there you go. So the official word is that it was a suicide for Jeffrey Epstein.
Sure.
Well, this is, in a way, a happy accident with a good story. You know, rip currents are so deadly and nasty off of our Florida beaches. And there was a girl that was caught up in a rip current about 100 yards offshore at Pensacola Beach. And somebody got this guy who was flying a drone. They said, hey, can you swim? He's like, I don't swim. He's like, but I got a drone. Somebody's like, well, we got a life preserver here. So he took his drone and he hooked the life preserver to it and flew it out over the girl and missed horribly. And she couldn't get to the life preserver. Somebody's like, you big dummy. And so somebody found another life preserver and they hooked that to the drone. He flew it back out there again, lowered it exactly to the girl. She grabbed onto the life preserver and was able to stay afloat until first responders could get out there and save her. And now they're saying, you know what, that may not be a bad idea. So when we see people out there, instead of having somebody try to swim and then they're in the rip current, it might be a good idea to drone out a life preserver or some kind of flotation device that they can use until we can safely go out and get them.
Oh, I love that.
So does every lifeguard station now have to have a drone?
Well, this just happened, so they're just talking about this may be an idea, so they're not that quick.
It sounds expensive, but it is doable.
I don't think they're going to get the drones today.
Can we get them by the weekend? We do have a holiday weekend coming up.
Good point. You're right. Yeah. ASAP, you would think, but doesn't seem like a bad idea to do that. The girl's father is called the drone operator her guardian angel.
Wow.
I mean, think about it. That's a great idea. And they could, especially if you tailor certain type of things, those type of drones to help people out lost at sea, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me what you do. You're paddleboarding here in Florida and you notice a shark. You're like, whoa, hey, that's a shark that is swimming right by my paddleboard. And then you take a closer look and you realize that the shark is tangled up in a bunch of rope and is struggling to swim.
Like fishing rope and stuff?
Yeah, just whatever might get in the ocean.
Dang.
So what you do, you send a drone out there to the shark and drop a knife so he can get himself out of there.
He can cut himself out of it.
That's ridiculous. Sharks don't have hands.
They've got a video of this paddleboarder, and she did everything she could to get this rope off the shark. In fact, at one point, the shark kind of comes out because the shark didn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
It's just biting because it's nervous, and it came close to snagging her hand.
Damn, how rude. She's trying to help you, dude.
And she stayed with it and got that rope off that shark. And then the end of the video shows the shark just happily swimming away.
But not before he ate her.
Yes, she would have. Yeah, she would have waved back, but she only has a stub now.
Swimming away with her arm.
Yeah. So I was like, wow, I don't know how I would have responded to that. God bless her.
I can tell you 100% I would not have been helping that shark.
That shark is lucky he ran into the paddleboarder he did. Because
Yes,
this
he
paddleboarder,
is.
I'm just happy to stay on. I'd be like going, don't fall in, don't fall in.
Kevin's going to cry and paddle back to the shore so quick.
Yeah. So I don't know if I'm helping the shark, but it was a nice story. Somebody in a control tower at O'Hare International Airport spotted a strange object in a danger zone. When they looked more closely, they realized it was a DoorDash driver.
What?
The delivery gig worker reportedly accidentally drove into an unauthorized secured area and then went for miles in restricted spaces. They even think that maybe the DoorDash driver was crossing runways.
How did this happen?
They're trying to figure out exactly how the driver was able to get to where they got to. Apparently, they were just trying to get the food to the right place.
Did air traffic control order it?
It's a great question. It's unclear if the meal eventually made it to its intended final destination.
The fries were so cold.
Yeah. But here they are reacting to this story.
But now imagine if this had been at night in the darkness. I mean, where no one noticed this person. Headlights all look the same pretty much in the dark. This could have been really, really bad.
Yeah.
It just proves people will do some really stupid, dangerous stuff for food.
You're right.
Mm-hmm. Well, officials in Costa Rica caught a cat trying to smuggle drugs into a prison last week.
Naughty cat.
The cat was strapped with 236 grams of marijuana and 68 grams of heroin.
And I'm sure it was his idea.
Of course, yes. It was able to strap itself up like that.
Book him.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out who the cat accomplice is now.
It was snorting.
The cat daddy?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Somebody strapped that cat up.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's a new prank that teenagers are doing. They're pretending to steal money from unsuspecting strangers using fake Apple Pay transactions. One of the viral videos shows a teen approaching a man, asking for the time, then pretends to tap his phone while playing the Apple Pay sound effect. The man then becomes visibly upset, demanding the teen's phone and confronting him about it, but then the teen takes off running, and then the video cuts.
I would fall for this too, old man. Don't feel bad.
They say in another clip, the same prankster tells a shopper that he just took $20 from him, leading to a heated chase through the aisles of the store. The videos are doing well, as you might imagine, with over 900,000 views each.
So are they just pranks or are they really taking the money?
They're pranks.
Yeah, this is stupid.
They're not really taking the money, but they are
upsetting
getting people all pissed
Mhm.
off. Because when you hear that sound, you think that it was a transaction going through.
Yeah.
And it's really just them playing the audio of that sound.
And some of them might not be real. Some of them might be set up.
Mm-hmm.
You can't, I mean, a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of these
Where the
stunts-
victim is in on it, but they
Yeah.
act mad.
Exactly.
Yep. All right, coming up here in a couple minutes, we're going to let you know what we got on our mind, and I'm going to let you know how Brightline is continuing to mess with your commute. Details next.
From the WRMF Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys Traffic Center.
Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This traffic a service of Schumacher Auto Group. Come join the family. Visit them at schumacherauto.com. I-95 north at Indiantown Road. Look for a disabled truck. The left shoulder is blocked. And a major accident still tying you up on I-95 north at 10th Ave. You're seeing stop and go traffic. The left shoulder is blocked. This traffic a service of Massage Envy. From the Traffic Center, I'm Evelyn Romo.
Show the world your natural radiance with a customized facial at Massage Envy. Their estheticians are armed with an array of professional products to customize your facial session. Massage Envy's expert facials and advanced skincare will have that face in the mirror smiling back at you. MassageEnvy.com, hiring estheticians and massage therapists.
Welcome back to Behind the Screen, where we reveal the harsh realities behind the picture-perfect world of social media. Let's see what online fraud we're exposing today, shall we? Vaping! First up is Alex, a varsity basketball player who posted about taking a halftime vape break with his friends. Let's see what's behind the screen!
You okay, dude? Somebody help!
Looks like respiratory damage might have cost his team the game. Up next, we've got Sally, who posted about her nighttime routine, including a hit before bed. Let's see what's behind the screen!
Ugh, I just want to sleep.
Sorry, Sally, guess sleep is not an option tonight. Stick around, because coming up after the break, we've got a 14-year-old posting about how he can quit anytime.
The nicotine in vapes is as addictive as cocaine or heroin. Vaping is ugly behind the screen. Get the facts at thefactsnow.com.
John C. Cassidy Air Conditioning and Plumbing is proud to unveil that the C stands for comfort.
Mr. Announcer Man, sir? The C is for Charles.
The C stands for cool.
It's Charles.
The C stands for care with class.
Charles.
Hush, hush. John C. Cassidy has kept Palm Beach County cool and comfortable with care and glass since 1960. Find out more at CassidyAC.com to see for yourself.
We finally switched to T-Mobile because with them, we can be connected here and there.
¡Listos todos! Estas son las mañanas.
Now we just need to harmonize.
Switch today. Get 4 Samsung Galaxy S25 phones with Galaxy AI. Plus, get 4 lines for just $25 per line. Visit a store, T-Mobile.com, or call 1-800-T-Mobile. 1-800-T-Mobile. For well-qualified customers with autopay plus taxes and fees and $35 per line connection charge. Minimum 4 lines on plan. Contact us if canceling lines. Plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Here's another reason to try the bus, the train, or any other type of public transportation. It's the Guaranteed Ride Home program. You can now get free Uber rides home from work if you regularly take public transportation or even carpool to work. That's right, free Uber rides home. And there's no cost to sign up. Just visit guaranteedridehome.org to register. That's guaranteedridehome.org. Guaranteedridehome.org. Operated by South Florida Commuter Services, a program of the Florida Department of Transportation.
I'm Tiffany, founder of Harlem Pilates. When I couldn't find Pilates in my neighborhood, I started a studio from my studio apartment. Chase Inc. helped me grow from 1 Pilates studio to 3. Because when you start small, you're going to need some big help.
With the Chase Inc. Business Cash Card, you can earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials, so your business can go from here to possible. Chase for Business. Make more what's yours. Real business owner compensated for their participation. Cards issued by J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC, subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date. Your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected. Your floor mats are cleaned and delivered. And your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
I love my Kia vehicle, and I tell everybody, we don't just have one. We now have 2 Greenway Kia vehicles. We were that impressed. My daughter Magnolia has the Sportage. I have the EV9, but I have driven every single car on the lot because when we started our campaign, Greenway Kia wanted me to try every single car. So I did, and I can tell you, this brand has elevated itself. It's luxurious. There are so many innovative features and technology and impressive things about these Greenway Kia vehicles, but you're not going to know unless you go. Go test drive like I did. There's a reason why you see so many Kias on the road nowadays because they're just an elevated car that is still amazingly priced. Call 1-800-NEW-KIAs or go to KiaWestPalmBeach.com.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
Get ready for the Birch Lane Memorial Day event. Now through May 27th, save up to 60% off classic style and decor. Every piece is hand-picked and crafted to last for years to come. Visit them at Meisner Park to explore everything from outdoor sets to living room furniture and everything in between. And get fast free shipping. Shop at Meisner Park in Boca Raton or at birchlane.com.
At Uline, the prevailing opinion is, if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
When it comes to moving and storing, nobody is going to treat you better than Good Greek. They've been our marketing partner now for over 20 years. They know their stuff inside and out. They've moved all of us, and they are so good at what they do. They literally run circles around all the other companies. They care about customer service, and they do everything from mortgage to refinancing to insurance. They even do home remodeling now. So if it's any detail of your relocation, give it to Good Greek.
Yeah, you'll see why Good Greek has one of the highest referral rates for moving companies of its size in Florida. My daughter's used them twice. She was impressed that they were punctual, they had a good attitude when they did things, and they really took care of her stuff. And they'll even give you a GPS tracker so you know where your stuff is in mid-transit.
So many services that they have. Virginia was talking about, but what about junk removal? Let's say you've got crud or, I don't know, boulders around your business or your house. They can help you get rid of all of that stuff.
Big or small, they do it all. Local, long distance, commercial, residential. There's nothing you can throw at them that they can't handle. Spiro and the team are on it. Go to goodgreek.com because it's all Good Greek to us.
Heard it work? Gordon & Partners, 561-333-3333.
From the all-new state-of-the-art Greenway Kia studio.
We want to see ya in a Greenway Kia.
This is an 87.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
All right, Jaber, what you got on your mind today?
Big day today. We're setting up that bird camera where what you do is, Virginia, you put this bird feeder out. And I had it in the wrong spot. Wasn't doing great. We're putting it up today, and it identifies every bird that lands on there. So if a cardinal lands on there, it identifies it, says the name of the bird.
Oh, wow.
And you have it on video. How tight is that?
Oh, bless your heart. You're so old now.
What?
Dude.
Oh.
I mean, I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you're happy.
Well, okay. All right. Well, at 7 tonight, I'm going to watch Wheel of Fortune.
Wait, before that, are you going to early bird dinner
I'm
at
not sure.
5
I was thinking about that. Then maybe if it gets a little too crazy, I might watch Jeopardy as well.
You go with Virginia then to the Moose Lodge.
Oh, my gosh. The moose loves us elderly.
Yeah.
I just thought that was so cool. And it might have been you, Virginia, showing me an app that you have. And I know it's old, but you take a picture of a flower and it lets you know exactly what flower or tree it is.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
There's really good advancements in all those apps nowadays. If you're killing a plant, and I kill a lot of plants, if you're currently killing a plant, you can take a picture of it and upload it to this plant app, and it'll tell you what you need to do, like add sugar to the water or water it less, or like it can tell by the leaves what you're doing wrong.
Okay.
I thought
That's nice.
That's kind of neat.
There's even an app my buddy Twigs has. You take a picture of a toy, any kind of figure, whatever. It will tell you the year it came out,
That's crazy.
What it's worth currently on the market.
Wow.
Yeah, the advancement's getting pretty next level.
That is kind of cool.
But yeah, my girlfriend's the one that bought the bird feeder. And she wants me to get a cardinal on video because she knows I love cardinals.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, isn't that sweet?
That is
Very sweet. That little honey face sure does love you.
She earned the name.
When are you going to make her an honest woman?
All right, stop.
You don't think she's honest?
Stop this.
What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Thank you, Kevin.
Him getting married.
Okay.
We got to marry off our baby.
Okay.
All right.
Me and Kevin want to give you away.
Do you have to call and ask her parents'
We have
permission?
to call and sit her down and ask her parents' permission.
That's hilarious.
So this is not a repeat show. This is a brand new show. I got my credit card hacked again. Can you believe this?
Yeah,
twice in 1 month.
Yeah, we are to the point, and I'd like to find a better solution, but my wife turns our credit card off all the time, and I have to let her know if I'm about to go get something and be like, hey, can you turn the card on so I can use it? And it's a complete nightmare, and I would like to get a better solution because there's got to be a better way than this.
I think we have to go back to cash.
I don't even know.
Whenever your card leaves your hand, which mine did a couple of times this weekend, if your card is out of your sight, you don't know what's happening to it.
Right.
And sometimes there's no way around it. If you're in a restaurant and they take it, like happened to me over the weekend twice, there's nothing you can do, and you don't know which establishment was the place that scammed your card. And then they started charging a bunch of stuff, and my bank knew it wasn't me because it was all athletic equipment. It flagged because they went to a golf shop and tried to spend like $200. Then they went to a skate shop and tried to spend like $150. And my bank knows I'm not athletic. So they reached out and said, girl, I think you got some fraud going on. Sure enough, it was fraud.
Let me ask you, do you think there's somebody targeting you, trying to mess with you in a way that's...
I don't. I just think that my card keeps falling into the hands of unscrupulous people. And as people become more desperate, they become more unscrupulous.
Yeah.
And you can only have people starving for so long before they get desperate and they start doing shady things.
Well, they had on 60 Minutes just this last week where they were talking about how pretty much everybody's information is all on the dark web for sale for as little as like $2 per person. And so people are just buying up large swaths of people's information. And so it just doesn't end. All your stuff has already been compromised. It's already out there. All the people who are bad people that want to take your money illegally, they know where to get it, and they're having at it. So I don't know how you now take back all that stuff unless you change your name and your social security number and everything else that goes along with it.
I think you got to go back to cash.
I'm going old school, and I am burying some money, baby.
Where are you burying it so I can go get my shovel?
That's right. I have to make sure I write it down and give it to my dad or Denny's because I will forget.
Yes. I've got money. I just don't know where it
Seems
is.
like a great plan.
You know, I put it underneath one of these dinosaurs, I think.
Well, I just wanted to let you know that Brightline is messing with your commute again.
Again?
Yeah, they're just, they're yanking things back and forth. It's so confusing. And if you're one of those people that still relies on the Brightline to get back and forth, and in the article that I was reading, there's, people that legitimately, like one guy goes from Boca to Miami every single day, and they actually got rid of the route that he takes every day.
Oh, no.
And so when he started driving, it was taking him 2 hours. He's like, okay, well, that's a massive difference, in my day. So what happened was back in April, Brightline quietly cut several rush hour trains. And what happened was they went from 5-car to 6-car trains, a move meant to carry more passengers per trip. And so they're just kind of jerking things around.
So less stops and less frequency of the travel, but more cars on each train that goes.
Yeah, so here's why I think it's important to continue to talk about this kind of stuff. It's because Brightline is receiving federal dollars, and this is taxpayer money. In a sense, you're paying for it, and it should not be like a private business. To me, it's like you got to be one or the other.
Pick.
Yeah, and so if we're taking our tax dollars, which is your money, to fund this private venture, then you need to know what is up, and you need to be able to get some benefit out of it. Otherwise, don't take my damn money. Get it somewhere else.
Amen. Mayor Hare's over there preaching, y'all.
They got $34 million in federal aid in 2025.
Dang.
So despite that, they've lost a good bit of money. They posted a $550 million loss last year because they had to refinance about $4.6 billion in debt that they are in.
That's a lot of debt.
Yeah. Now, they did have less South Florida trips. They were down 8%. The Orlando trips went up 26%. But apparently, after all this criticism and people like me stoking the fires for raising the prices on the commuter passes, they have now responded by unveiling some new discounted options. I just hate that it's always changing. Can we just set routes and set a price and just leave it? Because when people have a regular commute, they need to know how much they pay and when they get on the damn train.
This is a shell game, and we can't keep up with all the trickery.
Feels like it. So if you're going from Miami to West Palm, they've got 10, 20, and 40 ride packages. If you do the 40 ride, it's going to cost you basically $15 a ride. It's a $600 package. If you go Miami to Fort Lauderdale, you can go 40 ride package will be about $13 for you to take that, and that's going to cost you $500. So that's what you're looking at for your commuter prices, but you can go and break it down. So they've released a new schedule and a new price guide for you. So, and it's only because people complain and say, hey, you got a lot of tax money in there. You got to make this legit for a lot of people. That was supposed to be what you were doing.
We got to keep complaining, too, because that's the only thing that gets any results. Complain to your lawmakers.
Yeah.
Complain to your representatives and say, look, they're getting our tax money, and then they're making it expensive and irrational.
Right.
We can't travel. It's not convenient.
You should lead that up. The Complain Club. Get the people behind you.
Nobody better. Nobody better. All right, coming up here in just a couple of minutes, going to walk you down the path of mobile services. It is really kind of crazy what kind of service you can get to actually come to your house and do something for you. We'll kind of break it all down for you coming up in minutes here at the KVJ Show.
Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet I kiss so? So you can't sleep, baby, I know. Does that mean espresso? Move it up, down, left, right, oh. Switch it up like Nintendo. So you can't sleep, baby, I know. Does that mean espresso? I can't relate to desperation. that sweet, I guess so. That's that me espresso.
Kind of crazy, just all the mobile services you can get now, how the pandemic really changed our lives. People just drive right up to your house and do something you want. We had our dog groomed at our house a couple weeks ago.
That's nice.
Yeah, it wasn't bad because I dropped the clippers and broke them. So,
Or there's the same clippers that you use on your undercarriage?
no, we got separate clippers. That's why, I don't cross that anymore. We need separate clippers for the dog, separate clippers for the Kev.
Good. You can't commingle them hairs.
No, we don't commingle. So, yeah, my wife's like, well, we're in a pinch. So she found a place that just drove right up and took our little dog right into the van, did the whole thing, put a little bow in her hair, and brought her right back. I was
That's
like, how cool
so
is that?
nice.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting all you can do now. And Jaybird, you're talking about somebody you know that gets haircuts at home with a mobile barber.
Yeah, the barber goes to their house. Now they have to spend a little bit extra because, there's a service fee with all that.
Sure.
But they don't have to go out. They don't have to wait in line. And they come and they cut your hair and then they're out.
I get spray tanned at my house now. The girl comes to me and she's fantastic. And I don't have to leave the salon all sticky and then try to get in my car or dodge raindrops. You ever try to dodge raindrops with a spray tan? Does not work.
The game changer for me was my boy Klepto from the Snack Pack. He does mobile where he goes to your house to fix your car.
Auto repair in your driveway.
I cannot stand going to a mechanic and waiting and explaining and doing all that. He comes to your house and he fixes it while you can stay at your house. I love that.
Wow, it's kind of interesting. Yeah, I guess it's just how much more you have to pay to do this. Now, breaking down just the mobile barber, they say the costs will obviously vary, but they'll range anywhere from $75 to $100 for a haircut. Some people do an annual deal with their mobile barber where they'll pay monthly or bi-monthly. They said that it might be anywhere from $1,000 to $1,200 annually. That's a year's worth of haircuts with somebody coming to your place.
If you're super busy, though, that is life-changing and so freeing.
I don't know if you've ever been to a barber shop without making an appointment. You are there for a very long time. Very long. Even if you make an appointment, you can be there for a very long time.
Yeah.
It's just always so busy.
Mm-hmm.
So being at your house, it's cozy.
Yeah.
You can have a drink the whole time.
That's so nice. Does your boy Chi do that?
He's offered to do that for me. I don't know if he does it as a service, but I'm sure he could.
He's very good.
I guess it just depends upon how much you want to pay. Now, if you're talking anywhere from $75 to $100 to get it done at your house, they say in South Florida, the average men's haircut runs anywhere from $25 to $50.
And I got to tell you, I even went to one of those low budget, like Prime. They're not
El Cheapo cuts?
Yeah, El Cheapo cuts. I went there, and even at El Cheapo cuts, they're not so cheap anymore. Even low-budget hair places are costing quite a lot of money.
Like $30, $40?
$30, $40 for your hair just to get a trim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So it seems like you're probably going to pay maybe double if you have somebody come to your place. I guess you just have to ask yourself, depending upon the service, is it worth it to do that?
What about a massage?
I've had that. I had my lymphatic drainage massage girl coming over like once a week working on me. It was great.
So you just have everybody coming to your place then, huh?
Dude.
Do you go to anybody anymore?
I do, unfortunately. Okay. I'm trying to lessen those visits, though.
Well, they even do it to where, you can, if you have your weed card, they can deliver you weed to your house.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Everything is
everything. Prescriptions now can come through Amazon and be at your house within 24 hours.
Again,
that's amazing.
You are going to pay, I would say, get in your head, you're spending $20-$25 extra to not do the legwork after it's all said and done.
Well, it seems like as I'm kind of looking at the prices, it's about double. Anywhere from 40 to 100% more you're going to pay for each service.
But sometimes you can negotiate that too. Like my lymphatic drainage massage girl, she has a little girl. And so I told her, hey, you don't have to get childcare. Bring your kid with you. Rocco will play with your kid and you can massage me. And she was like, okay, I'll give you a reduced rate. And I was like, okay, let's do this.
Okay.
Man, my last haircut, it was not Chi. I was in a hurry. I couldn't get to him because he was so busy. And it was awkward. And there was nobody else in the entire place but me and another lady. So they put me right next to the other lady. And she faced the woman cutting my hair. She was working on both of her hair. She faced both of us, so we're just looking at each other, locking eyes. And all they would do is just talk about the weather. And they were asking me about the weather. Like, can I just... And the person cutting my hair was screaming in my ear.
And you wonder why this man wants to stay at his house.
Well, exactly. You do avoid that.
You avoid all the uncomfortableness.
All right, anything to say, you can always hit us up, 877-979-WRMF. Lauren says they have a mobile vet because they have a large senior dog, and it's tough to get it into the office.
Wow.
And so the vet just comes to them.
That sounds cheap.
They got mobile physical therapy as well.
I guess you just have to look, and you may not want to do it on every single service, but if you're in a situation where you have a hard-to-transport large senior dog, paying almost double might be worth the vet appointments to have them come to you.
And keep in mind, too, everything is negotiable. You don't have to take the first price they throw at you. Negotiate a little bit.
Yeah, me and Kevin are comfortable doing that.
Yeah, I'll do it for you.
Well, coming up here in a couple of minutes, Jaybird has got a little business idea here, a possible plan. You know that Uber Eats, delivery, that's been huge. People just want to be able to sit in the comfort of their own home. He's got a new idea he wants to pitch us. It is called Gruber Eats.
It kind of happened through a dream.
Okay. All right. Is this a dream going to be
Who's
his financial
Gruber?
windfall? That's what you're going to find out coming up next.
Spring into summer with 97.9 WRMF.
Let's spin the dollars.
Win $1,000 every weekday and a chance at a $5,000 fantasy shopping spree in NYC. Listen for the cash code words weekdays every hour from 6 a.m. till midnight. The more codes you enter, chances you have to win. All the info at WRMF.com.
I just won $1,000.
Spring into summer with $1,000 from Lytle, Ryder, Smith, Ivy, and Fronrev, and 97.9 WRMF.
When it comes to restoring cars, Diego's got skills. And with Total Wireless in his corner, the whole world sees them. With the dual camera system on his new iPhone 13, he can take amazing car photos and post them on the fly with super fast 5G, and even turn this hobby into a full-time gig. His claim to fame? Claiming iPhone 13 with 5G on us. Get iPhone 13 with 5G on us when you switch to the Total 5G or 5G Plus Unlimited 3-month plan. Total Wireless, in your corner. For limited time while supplies last. Valid in store. Device taxes and fees may apply. Requires port in and ID verification. Restrictions apply.
Life is busy. Luckily, Racetrack's here to keep you on track every day.
Running around and the time makes you nervous. Are you still a mom or just a taxi service?
With ice cold drinks, hot pizza, freshly ground coffee, and even Swirl World frozen yogurt for the kids.
The schedule is packed with things that they have to do. But with so much to choose from, you'll find something for you.
Racetrack is here to keep you going.
Racetrack's gonna get you through.
Racetrack, whatever gets you going.
The Starbucks Summer Berry Refresher is officially back. Bold notes of raspberry, blueberry, and blackberry shaken with ice and poured over raspberry-flavored pearls. Try it with lemonade or coconut milk. Available for a limited time. Your Summer Berry Refresher is ready at Starbucks.
I love this song! I love nachos.
Loving everything? You might be buzzed.
You know what I'd love? A ride when it's time to head out.
If you see a buzz warning sign, call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Hi, it's Randy for Sono Bello. Last time I was telling you about Jessica, who has just had an incredible experience with her results at Sono Bello. And now Nicole chiming in with this. This is the subject line. Amazing. You're all so amazing. I just love hearing stories like this about satisfied customers, people feeling and looking great. Stories like this are what what makes Sono Bello the best. And it's not just their doctors, which, by the way, are amazing with the advanced micro laser fat removal, but their entire team from the moment you walk in the door to the doctors, to everyone involved. You're just going to have an amazing experience. In just one visit, you can get rid of that stubborn fat just in time for warmer weather. And that means feeling and looking great all summer with beautiful natural curves. Advanced micro laser fat removal, a permanent solution. And Sono Bello doctors are the experts. So right now, they're doing their spring savings event. Schedule that free consultation now at sonobello.com/radio. That's Sono, BELLO.com/radio.
It's Work Zone Awareness Week, Florida. Every year, lives are lost in work zones because of speeding and distractions. When you see orange cones, remember, slow down, follow the signs, and stay focused. Workers are counting on you to get home safely, and so are their families. Let's work together to prevent crashes and save lives. A safety reminder from the Florida Department of Transportation. Slow your roll, safety's the goal.
It makes perfect sense, and it's perfectly easy to do. Look, I did it. I don't like doing medical things. I'm like 90% of the people out there that really don't go to the doctor unless they feel like they absolutely need to. So when I went to Life Imaging FLA, you know it had to be easy. First of all, it's free. That's the price I like. Just a few minimum requirements. It's a $699 value. And I didn't have to do anything that was awkward. I have to take off my clothes. Didn't have to do any kind of uncomfortable weird dyes or anything like that. You just lay down. And a big old machine does all the work for you. And then you come right out and you find out what's going on with your heart. And it's important to know because in America, 1 out of 3 people are going to die from heart disease. It's one of the top killers we have. And in 30 to 40% of heart attacks, the first symptom is sudden death. So you really need to know because early detection saves lives. Life Imaging FLA has already saved countless South Floridians by going in and doing this, but they even do more. They got cancer screening and virtual colonography, and multiple studies show that looking inside of the body with CT scans can significantly reduce cancer deaths. To get it, all you have to do, take out your phone, dial pound 250 and say the keyword free heart scan. That's pound 250 with the keyword free heart scan.
Music this hour, sponsored by Mattress Firm. Don't postpone better sleep. Shop Mattress Firm's Memorial Day sale now. Upgrade to a premium bed from a curated selection and take your rest to the next level. Don't miss out. Visit Mattress Firm today. Get matched. Sleep at night.
When you need a laugh, you need our mobile app. Download it free. Just search 97.9 WRMF. Now back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Gotta say, I think this is an exciting era for entrepreneurs. The pandemic has radically changed things. Plus, you combine that with the new technologies that we have out there and people's love of being mobile and using their mobile devices, not even leaving the comfort of their own home. We're talking about some of those great mobile businesses that are now starting to boom and make some pretty good money. Now, the delivery game has been huge as well because, again, people don't want to leave their house. And you've seen what DoorDash and Uber Eats and some of those other food delivery services have done. Now, Jaybird, the entrepreneur that he is, has an idea on possibly doing, it sounds like a food delivery. It's called Gruber Eats.
Now, I want to preface a couple things first, okay?
Were you drinking when you came up with this?
Here's the one thing. First of all, I don't think this is, the more I thought about it, I don't think this is a good idea.
The more I thought about it, a.k.a. the more I sobered up.
No. Have you ever done this where you're watching something and you fall asleep and it starts to morph into your dream?
Yes.
Okay, so I was watching Die Hard.
Okay.
And do you know who Hans Gruber is? He's the bad guy. You know, do you really think you can outsmart us, Mr. Cowboy?
It's a little obscure, but yes, because we're old like you, we do know Hans.
Okay, Hans Gruber. In my dream, it morphed into somehow I came up with this service called Gruber Eats, where
what
exactly,
dude? Exactly.
So where you drive people, it's a niche kind of a thing, but you'd be a diehard fan, and you would order food.
Good, you better do this quick because the diehard fans are literally dying off.
It's a classic. They play it every Christmas. I disagree with that statement.
We are dying.
No, I know we are, but I don't think that movie is. People are going to know Hans Gruber in 20 years because that movie is a classic. It will never die off. But in my dream, and Kevin was in my dream, and you sort of were in my dream.
Oh, you're dreaming about me, are you?
Kevin loved the idea of Gruber Eats, and it basically was a guy would deliver your food as a Hans Gruber kind of like, and then there could also be a sidekick with them, either dressed like John McClane, with the wife beater, or one of the other terrorists. But part of the experience is they do a scene for you,
and then they give you your food and they yell "Yippee-ki-yay!"
That should be their signature. They hand you your food and say "Yippee-ki-yay, MFer."
Yeah,
and they give you the food and they drive off, and you go, you know what? That was exciting. I got a little dinner and a show. It's called Gruber Eats.
Okay,
and it's a niche again.
It's like a dinner theater comes to you.
But in the dream, you really loved the idea.
I did, yeah.
And I think I was
love it now.
I think I was talking to your wife about restaurants over the weekend. So I think I had that in my head. I was watching Die Hard.
Okay.
It all got morphed in, and I could hear lines from the movie and birthed Gruber Eats. Okay, Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Are you buying her?
You should talk to her, because my wife's got a lot of really terrible ideas about restaurants. So I can see you guys really just hitting it off that way.
And I get it. No, it's for an older audience. It's
Look, you've had way worse ideas. I think this could,
all right,
for a very small segment of the population, this could be fun. You will hit buyer fatigue, because once you do Gruber Eats once, I don't think you do Gruber Eats twice.
Well, you could do different scenes, and you could do even different movies. What if you wanted to do it would maybe be all under the Gruber Eats line.
Don't get too cute.
But you could offer an E.T. scene where E.T. delivers your, I don't know, candy.
Well, what do you call that one if you got Gruber Eats?
It's still under Gruber Eats. Gruber Eats just lets you know we are an entertainment service that gives you great food and dining for the family on the run.
Okay. Where the dinner theater comes to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're talking mobile.
Wow.
I think Gruber has to be there every time. Otherwise, it don't make no sense.
Well, you could have that where Gruber...
if Gruber introduces E.T.?
No, Gruber goes, well, thank you for choosing E.T. You cowboy, here's E.T. I think that you could always get your Gruber experience, and it can morph into something different. And it's a menu. It's a menu, like a all-you-can-eat bundt cakes. It's like one of those things. You put your order in, you have your little design. You say, I do my Gruber Eats, and I would love for Virginia to get the
scene from Harry Met Sally.
Exactly.
We set up a small cafe in your yard.
Okay.
Well, it's not for everybody, Kev.
I hear you, yeah. But, 26% of the people listening to this show right now think it would work.
1 out of 4, I'll take that.
Okay, there you go.
That's my people.
Now, how much do you charge for such an elevated service?
It's a special occasion. You don't do it every night. You don't do Gruber.
Gruber Eats, everybody.
Mm-hmm. Well, we had a business that did not survive, a restaurant, in fact, kind of a chain, got shut down, a couple of locations here in South Florida. I'll let you know what exactly closed. But the good turnaround is we had a really cool place that just opened up last night for the first time. I'll get to that coming up.
Spring into summer with 97.9 WRMF. Enter this hour's cash code word to win $1,000 and a chance at a $5,000 fantasy shopping spree in NYC.
I always love talking to people that have won money, just like Luke did from Lake Worth Beach yesterday, $1,000. What you gonna do with all that money now, Luke?
So the family and I are going up to Epic Universe in June.
Oh.
We're going to have a wild time doing roller coasters.
Nice. That's very cool. Yeah, in fact, that is opening up, Thursday, I believe, this week.
Yep.
That's very cool. Is there one part of the park that you're excited to see, or is it just you want to go and experience every little bit of it?
I know myself, I want to go experience every little bit, but my son is super excited about Super Mario World.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like it got a little something for everybody, so that's very cool. Well, $1,000 will definitely help you out. It's going to make the trip a lot better, and good luck on that $5,000 trip to New York City, okay?
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right, that's what a lot of people want to get their hands on, a shopping spree in New York City, where we take care of the airfare and the hotel as well. And what you got to do is just enter in an easy little code word. This hour's code word is MOVIE, M-O-V-I-E. You enter that into the 97.9 WRMF app, which you can download for free in your app store or go to WRMF.com. And the more times you enter in code words, the better your chances of winning. We do code words every hour at 35 minutes past all the way until midnight tonight. So go and jump on that. You will not be sorry that you did. As we spring into summer, and boy, we're about to do that coming up this weekend. We'd love to give you some easy money right here with the KVJ Show.
How was I supposed to know that something wasn't right here? Oh, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. And now you're right upside.
Surprised that this restaurant closed down here in South Florida. I went there. You ever go to a restaurant and it's okay, but you never go back? I went to Bahama Breeze one time. It's right there by Amerant Bank Arena. It's there at the Sawgrass.
Okay. I'm not familiar with it, but go ahead.
It was just all right. They do a lot of food drinks and things like that. It's one of those Darden restaurants. They have been axing these things like crazy, and South Florida lost their 2 Bahama Breezes.
Oh.
Yeah. So they have chopped it down from 44 to 29. The one that was gone was the one I was talking about at on Sawgrass Mills Circle, at the Sawgrass Mills Outlet in Sunrise. And then the other one is on Oakland Park, or in Oakland Park on Federal Highway.
Competition is thick out there. You best come with your best.
Yeah. They closed all 5 Bahama Breeze restaurants in Florida, the one in Gainesville, Naples, and Daytona Beach. They're all gone. So we got no more Bahama Breeze.
Maybe we have too many authentically South Florida, Caribbean-style restaurants that we don't need a chain.
That's kind of what I thought.
That's not from here.
Yeah, it kind of had that feel to it.
There you go.
And I think that's why I was like, I don't know.
You didn't feel like it was an authentic experience, and I think locals in Florida know the difference.
You know what? And when I had gone there, it was probably 20 years ago. It's been open forever. And I found that too. I was like, yeah, when I first went, I'm like, oh, this is so tropical and so Florida. I'm like, after I went in, I'm like, it's not really that Florida. So yeah, they're done. But other place did open up, and I'll take the trade. HG Roosters cracked open its doors for the first time in 5 years last night.
What is this?
It is a legendary gay bar that is right there on Belvedere Road, just east of I-95. Virginia and I used to hang out there back in the day.
We've been there many a time.
Yes, we have. And you might remember, I think it was 5 years to the day yesterday, they had a fire and basically, burnt the entire interior of the place, and then they didn't have insurance to fix it immediately. So they've kind of had to finagle and get, some funding and things like that. It had a $2.5 million makeover, and I saw what the inside of it looked. It looks so much more impressive.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good for them.
I think I just remember everyone calling it Roosters. That's why I got confused. I remember when that
nobody
happened.
knows the HG part. Roosters will do it. But yeah, they've got a whole new quartzite bar top. They've got expanded seating. There's a larger kitchen now.
Okay.
And importantly, they have a new fire suppression system.
Get those sprinklers on point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they had a good turnout too last night. More than 300 people showed up.
Nice.
For the grand reopening. It was pretty cool. Roosters opened up back in 1984. And they've been designated already as a historical site. And they did a lot for people with AIDS back in the 80s. When it was a thing.
Iconic.
Yes, absolutely. So it's really cool because that is one thing. Palm Beach County is underserved when it comes to gay bars.
I agree.
And so to get a legendary place back open, we will take that. Very happy to see that. So welcome back, Roosters. All right, coming up here in just a second, can you tell me what these 4 words have in common? Here's a little connection for you.
Uh-oh. These ones always tickle my brain, Kevin.
Yeah, this is a tough game.
Okay. Write this down.
Okay.
Write this down when you think you know what the answer is. Charge, file, suit, appeal. Okay. What is the commonality of those 4 words? If you think you know, you can text it into us, 877-979-WRMF.
KVJ is on TikTok. And, well, let's just say interesting. At KVJ Show. So follow us. More KVJ next on 97.9 WRMF.
Here at Massey, we know a thing or two about bugs. We've been keeping pests out of homes for almost 100 years. Our customized pest prevention program keeps bugs outside, in their home, not yours. Because when we prevent pests from getting in, we protect health, home, and family. Make your home a Massey home. Schedule your free inspection today at MasseyServices.com. Massey Services. Expect more and get it.
When your alarm goes off.
We're on with what's new this morning.
What's happening now? And what's next for you?
Breaking traffic news before you hit the road.
Plus, a 12-hour forecast for you and your family, so you're all ready for the day.
Get the news you need at 4:35 and 6.
And right here at 7A.
Because we're on all morning long. WPBF 25 News Mornings and GMA.
Here's another reason to try the bus, the train, or any other type of public transportation. It's the Guaranteed Ride Home program. You can now get free Uber rides home from work if you regularly take public transportation or even carpool to work. That's right. Free Uber rides home. And there's no cost to sign up. Just visit GuaranteedRideHome.org to register. That's GuaranteedRideHome.org. GuaranteedRideHome.org. Operated by South Florida Commuter Services, a program of the Florida Department of Transportation.
Thinking about buying your first home? Now, with Third Federal, you can buy your first home and pay no PMI. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. Private mortgage insurance, or PMI, can cost thousands of dollars over the life of your loan. And you may not realize PMI doesn't protect you. It only protects the lender in case of default. But at Third Federal, you can buy a home with just 5% down and no PMI. Plus, first-time home buyers get $750 off a closing cost. So if you're thinking about buying your first home, go for it and visit thirdfederal.com.
Even before you find a home, lock in 6.625%, APR 6.685% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for closing cost coupon at thirdfederal.com/FTHB. Equal housing lender.
Get ready for the Birch Lane Memorial Day event. Now through May 27th, save up to 60% off classic style and decor. Every piece is hand-picked and crafted to last for years to come. Visit them at Meisner Park to explore everything from outdoor sets to living room furniture and everything in between. And get fast free shipping. Shop at Meisner Park in Boca Raton or at birchlane.com.
Citizens, since we each upgraded to Xfinity in our homes, the Wi-Fi has been booming. It's fair to say our town has officially become a boomtown.
Mayor, will I be able to drop into multiplayer gaming battles with low lag?
The lag won't be an issue, but your questionable skills may be.
And what if I have hundreds of devices on the Wi-Fi? Purely hypothetical.
Seems like a lot, but sure, hundreds of devices all booming together with the Xfinity Gateway. Yes, friends and neighbors, with Xfinity, the Wi-Fi is booming.
The Wi-Fi isn't the only thing that's booming. Now get the most reliable Wi-Fi and our best-in-class equipment for one consistent price for 5 years guaranteed. All in. Plus, get unlimited data included and no annual contract. All with the 5-year price guarantee from Xfinity. Visit Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. New residential customers only. Select plans only. Xfinity Gateway with X5 Complete required for unlimited data except in certain areas. Most reliable Wi-Fi based on Open Signal Awards USA. Fixed Broadband Experience Report, August 2024. Actual speeds vary.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement, and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hard-working partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
Progressive is here for all of life's needs with protection for your home, auto, business, and more. From timely repairs to customizable coverages and payment options, they make it easy. See if you can save at progressive.com or call 1-800-PROGRESSIVE.
Living in South Florida, you've got to have an AC company you can trust. We all need to maintain our air conditionings here because they run constantly, especially now as we're getting into ridiculously hot days. Cooling Advisors wants to make sure that your system is functioning and on it and doing its best job. That's why they recommend joining the Cooling Club, where you get regular service and tune-ups of your equipment 2 times a year. Cooling Advisors knows that if you stay on top of stuff like that, it will save you in energy costs and give you a longer life for your system. I love my system that Cooling Advisors put in. I now control my thermostat from my smartphone. It has changed my life. I love it. Call them up and have them come out and change your life too. You'll be so happy you did. Go to coolingadvisors.com.
Injured? Visit Lateral Rider Smith Ivy and Fronrath at foryourrights.com.
Be a part of the show. Mail at KVJShow.com or send us a message on the 97.9 WRMF app. Or just pick up the phone and call us. 877-979-WRMF. Now back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
All right, let's see if y'all were able to figure out the connection of these 4 words, what they have in common. The words are charge, file, suit, appeal. Virginia, what did you write down for the answer?
Those are all legal terms, sir.
Objection, Your Honor.
Burb, what did you write down?
Same thing.
You guys are both so smart.
Sustained.
Look at that. Very nice.
I feel like that was easy, and he gave us that one because we were so embarrassed last week by getting it wrong.
This is the hard one coming up now.
You want a harder one?
Yeah.
We need it.
Okay. All right. You want to test it? Okay. Let's do this then. Okay. Let's go flute, reed, valve, slide. What do you think is the commonality of those 4 words? Write down your answer. Flute, reed, valve, slide. Jaber, what did you write down for the answer?
The Pied Piper.
The Pied Piper. Okay. Talk about the Pied Piper.
Played the flute. You read the book to the kids.
Yep.
I'm sure there's a valve on a flute somewhere, and all the kids are right on the side of them.
I should have spelled reed. It's R-E-E-D.
Whoa.
How embarrassing for you.
No, I should have done that. To be fair, because you're right. There's 2 ways to say
I knew you meant R-E-E-D.
So then what did you write, Virginia?
Parts of a clarinet.
Parts of a clarinet.
Yeah, parts of a wind instrument. Yeah.
She is a wind instrument.
Yes, she is.
Oh, I was yesterday. Ooh, I had tummy problems.
Oh, good Lord. All right. We don't need to go into that. Okay. Jaybird has got a little thought for the day. And coming up here in a couple minutes, too, I want to give a nice little shout out where it's deserved. President Trump awarded the Medal of Sacrifice for the first time ever to 3 people from Palm Beach County. I'll let you know what that is all about next.
Something's got a hold on me lately. No, I don't know myself anymore. Feels like the walls are all closing in, and the devil's knocking at my door. Whoa, out of my mind. How many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? Yeah, it's taking a toll on me. Trying my best to keep from tearing the skin off my bones. Don't you know I lose control when you're not next to me? I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not next to me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me. Problematic. Problem is I want your body like a fiend, like a bad habit. Bad habits hard to break when I'm with you. Yeah, I know I could do it on my own, but I want that real full moon black magic, and it takes two. Problematic. Problem is when I'm with you, I'm an addict, and I need some relief. My skin and your teeth can't see the forest through the trees. Got me down on my knees, darling, please. Oh, I lose control when you're not next to me. I'm falling apart right in front of you. Can't you see? I lose control when you're not here with me. Yeah, you're breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me.
Well, for the first time ever, the Medal of Sacrifice was awarded. Now, it is a Medal of Sacrifice, so there does have to be a sacrifice to go along with this, but it's nice that it's coming for the first time to 3 people from Palm Beach County that need to be recognized for the sacrifice that they made. Ignacio Dan Diaz, Luis Paez, and Ralph Butch Waller, the 3 Palm Beach Sheriff's Office deputies who were on their motorcycles there and unfortunately lost their lives.
While
when-
trying to help a citizen. It was very sad.
Yep. They were just waiting for roadside assistance, and there was an SUV driver that swerved off the road, unfortunately, and accidentally, and they lost their lives because of it. But they have received for the first time ever the Medal of Sacrifice. So a nice honor for their families. It's not necessarily the kind of award that you necessarily want to win, but it is recognition of just the sacrifice that our first responders make on a daily basis to do that. And you're a friend. Meg was a part of that. Brian Mast also a part of awarding this. So very nice that they gave it to people from Palm Beach County to start off with.
Yeah, it's a beautiful honor for them and their families.
All right, Jay Bird, before we get to the after the show, if you would, time to wrap this whole thing up. What you got for your thought for the day?
Talked a lot about failures today. Failures are part of life.
A lot around these parts.
If you don't fail, you don't learn. If you don't learn, you'll never change.
Oh, yeah.
The KBJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Mom and Dad seemed different after a European-style holiday on MSC Cruises.
Call us Cloud and Yvette.
The ship had restaurants, shops, and nightlife.
La Galleria.
And of course, American touches like an...